Welcome back, finally, to our next episode of our Chronicle of Vampire the Masquerade. This is Chapter 7 of our story. It has been a while, we know. There have been circumstances beyond our control. We got the Rona! Yeah, we did. We got it. Ryan did. I got the flu and Corona, and Dee was sick one week, and it's just been...
Adam's been fine.
Adam's been fine, yeah.
But he's going on a cruise next week or something. He'll be gone. So it'll be his fault next time.
Yeah, so we'll blame him.
We all have to get it at some point.
Yeah, but so that's where we've been. That's what's been going on, just in case you're curious. We are all better, recovering pretty well. I still have a bit of a cough, but I am negative for it now, so... If you hear lapses in the conversations, and maybe because I'm off the mic coughing, but it's not as bad as it was. So let's go ahead and get things rolling. Monica, I know it's been a while, but you are on the chopping block this time. Would you care to give us a summary of what happened last time?
Andre signed some papers about the Seneschal? Is that who?
Seneschal, yes.
The Tremere guy who was gonna... Antonio. Yeah, Tony C, right?
Yes.
Yeah, he's gonna live in the neighborhood or something. Or no, does he have like a whole apartment building or just an apartment?
He owns an apartment building.
Okay, he owns the apartment building.
To renovate it. But, because of the rights of domain...
He had to get Andre's permission.
Right.
So later we found out that he is probably tracking us because he gave Andre his card that had a little blood crystal in it, and there was a Buick following us. We didn't see him, but that's the assumption.
Yes.
Also on Andre's plate was talking to Sierra, and Sierra basically saying, like, don't trust Erasmus, he's crazy and an asshole or whatever, and just do what you have to do to win, but you don't follow his dumbass schemes, basically. And then he thought he saw Amber, the chick from the club, on the bed.
Yes, I had like a flash of that, but it
Did he call her? Did he end up calling her?
It's been a while.
I know.
I even went back and listened to our last one, and
I don't think you ended up calling.
No. Okay.
I think you were talking about doing
but then you're like, I have
shit.
I gotta do stuff.
Yeah, I had to go back and check my notes. And somebody's screaming at us because they just listened to the last one and gone straight into this one. Sorry.
Yeah.
We're human.
Vicenta told a lot of her past to Ig, is that right? I know there was a part where you told him a lot. He doesn't know everything.
He doesn't know everything. He asked about the flying and the dreaming, and it took her a minute to realize what he was talking about. And she's basically started off trying to figure out if this was something that maybe she had inadvertently caused, because as a wraith she had the memory powers, but then Iris did something, and now she's probably gonna go a different direction.
Yeah, I saw that in the spirit world. I saw that Ig had the shape of a gargoyle, and I basically freaked out and just said that man is a gargoyle twice, which was not helpful at all, and so that freaked him out. But Iris is she's not oblivious. She just does whatever she wants and then apologizes after because she realizes that people don't see things the way she does. And so that freaked Vicenta out and Ig out. Casey managed to get us a meeting with the Nosferatu clan. And they already knew about the Zamiche in the apartment, the tenement basically building. And they're like, yeah, what are you gonna do about it? We don't care about that. We already know. And so basically they're gonna be like, thank you for letting us know, quotation marks. Yes, we'll go talk to you. Talk to them.
And it's not that they completely knew, they were suspicious of.
Oh, okay.
But they didn't have concrete enough evidence to
Gotcha.
go bursting in there, and they were hesitant to.
Gotcha. So we came up with the plan, sort of, to... I'm fuzzy on the plan. So we're going in, I think is Vicenta going in and being like, I'm Ella Messina's child, you want to see me, and then Roger is sneaking in with her, and then Erasmus and Andre and Iris were gonna sneak in too, or did we decide whether we were gonna go or stay or?
The plan is to get the book, and
were we gonna kill them?
No.
What the fuck were we doing? Tell us, listeners.
I believe the plan was it was about the book.
Yes.
You were going to go in, present yourself, tell them that on behalf of the Camarilla they need to leave. You've heard that things are getting hot, that the heat's on them. I may not be remembering exactly right, but I think that was the general consensus. Was to try to talk to them, and then you were also told by Avery to just get the information, verify that they're there, and that they would take care of the rest.
Right.
So it's not get out of town or else.
Yes.
It's kind of go in, verify what you think is true.
Yes.
Get what you need or whatever, and then get out, and that Avery will do what needs to be done, and it will entirely be to the credit of him, and that the Nosferatu have done this,
right?
And
okay.
with your assistance,
Yeah. So it was get in, get what you want, and tell them whatever you need to tell them.
And you're the cover for Roger.
Confirm what we know.
That's why Roger's going?
Roger's going invisible.
Secretly?
Yes.
So that, he can be there and observe and, verify what's going on. Also, player knowledge, probably likely to see what is said.
Well, that's why Persephone, asked if she could request assistance from Venice, and they told her as long as none of any rest of you show up, we don't give a shit what you do.
Yeah.
Oh.
So she does have a cover story for why they're going to hear what they're going to hear.
Okay.
So.
Okay.
Now, whether they buy that cover story is.
All right. So that's where we are. I think that's a pretty good synopsis.
No, Iris got pissy with Erasmus because she thought he was just basically using her and she was just a side note, and that he didn't really give a shit about her.
Yeah.
I think that's all.
Oh, he ate LaDonna and Ella Messina.
Oh, yeah, he finally told her he ate them bitches.
Yeah.
But she was like, I don't know what is the truth with you, so we had to do a bullshit roll. So she is like scared of him for the first time, still wary of trusting anything he says because he's proven he can just lie if something needs to be lied about. And yeah, he tells obvious lies, but then he tells lies that we don't catch. So yeah.
Didn't the Nosferatu know that he did that too?
He seemed to allude to
something sarcastic about
LaDonna.
Yeah.
And it seemed to allude that they may have knowledge. Nosferatu are big time traders in knowledge that you don't think they would have.
Got it.
And
they did out him to everybody else that
was in the room.
Yes.
Yeah. Likely story, whatever you said that was.
Went to the Middle East.
Yeah, went to the Middle East, but a body shows up,
Yeah, so they didn't say it.
Yeah, but they're definitely, you can't, and they said you can't even keep track of your own lies, So, and
Erasmus is upset because he thinks we need to kill the Samish because he thinks that they're gonna bring Ella Messina back or some shit, or finish her job.
Right. Yeah, and then also he wants the credit for it because he wants to be
free of the Sabbat stain.
Yeah, and he wants to be the one that has done it.
Gotcha. But we were like, this is the best way.
Yeah,
we're not blowing this up.
It seems he's kind of backed down from that. Yeah, I think that's a pretty good synopsis. Anything else we're leaving out?
I don't think so.
Okay. Well, I think that's a pretty good summary, and we will get right into it. It is a new night. We have all slumbered. That means it is time to rouse the blood as night sets.
How do I do that again?
You roll a dice.
Just one?
If you see... Don't roll the red ones up. If you see a symbol, you're good. You're not hungrier. If you don't see a symbol, you are hungrier.
I'm at 3.
Your hunger is increased by 1. You definitely feel the beast welling within you, and it's just like, feed me.
I need to.
And it's like, get that bitch's number and call her.
Woo!
Shit!
Okay.
And it's just like, and even tries to reason with you. It's like, you don't want to lose control of me. You don't want to lose control. Trust me.
All right. I'm going to do it.
Okay.
Hey, what's her name? Amber?
Amber Rollins. Yeah.
Okay.
And so you call her up, and she answers, and she's like, "Hey, I didn't know if I'd hear from you again."
Well, I've just been incredibly busy
Oh, yeah?
Around town, yeah.
Hmm.
A lot of business deals, lots of good things going on.
You going out tonight? Or
Yeah, I was thinking about it.
I don't know if I am. I'm thinking staying home.
Well, need some company?
Well, that's really forward of you. But I guess
I don't know
in
any
light
other way.
of the circumstances,
What circumstances?
the fact that he drank her blood and, it feels really good to them.
Does she know that? Does she remember that?
She just thinks
sorta,
it was
it's
a
like,
really intense makeout
Oh,
session.
yeah,
for
that's
her.
what they
Yeah,
think.
that's
Yeah,
right,
that it
that's
was
right.
like magical makeout session, almost orgasmic in nature type thing. She's like, yeah, we could watch something on Netflix.
Chill.
Yeah, let's Netflix and chill.
Okay. I'll text you my number.
You mean address?
Yeah, address. I'm sorry. God, guys. Wow.
No,
right.
that's how confused she is.
Yeah,
Like she's
yeah.
just
Oh,
really
yeah.
bothered.
There we go. That works. We'll take that. So yeah, she says, I'll text you that. Now keep in mind, this whole conversation has been crackly and hard
Yeah.
to hear.
Oh, yeah,
And very
that's
short
true.
because she's, thinks you've got a shit phone and it's going
And
in and out.
I'm going, Winston.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. And so basically, he takes the phone after you hang up and makes sure the text actually comes through because they do fail most of the time when you're holding it. And it does, he gets an address and writes it on a piece of paper for you and, hands it to you.
Sweet.
It's in a nicer part of town, more, upper middle class. Looks like, kind of a residential area. You know that it's even somewhat close to your family's house, your dad, brother.
Ooh.
Maybe a couple neighborhoods over from where your dad lives.
Sweet.
All right. So are you going?
Yeah.
All right. We'll leave you en route
Okay.
and we will make our way around. All right, D, what are Ignacio and Persephone doing?
Probably getting. What are we doing? That's a great question. She may be asking, how he's doing because of the whole Iris revelation. And probably maybe even going a little bit more into that.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I'm wondering if would she know any other wraiths that she could contact that have mimosas
As far as within New Orleans?
that she could contact, like that she could summon.
Did you take any
No.
No. Any retainers or anything like that? You have no dots in retainer?
No.
No.
Okay.
Unfortunately
Or
not.
if I know any, they're not here. It's not.
It's just, it's a no-go. It's like you probably, for her, just the reason you don't have that is because maybe she doesn't like keeping them around and at bay. Having been one. Maybe that's it.
That was my theory on
Yeah.
it. Like, she probably does have fetters that she keeps for certain people, but if she uses them, it's probably like a quid pro quo type thing. Like,
Right.
will you please do this for me? Now, what do you want me to do in return type thing?
Right.
But
Yeah. So at this point, maybe you do have them, but
that's also a really rare
yeah.
Arcanoi, and yeah.
So it doesn't look like that's happening.
Okay.
So,
So.
yeah. The sheet helps us know things. Sorry.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
I mean, that's why I asked.
Yeah.
So yeah, she's probably asking him, are you okay? That didn't seem to have gotten to you.
Yeah. I guess as okay as I can be. just don't know what it all means still. It just... You seem to know more than I do, and you're not telling me.
It's not because I don't want to tell... Okay. You have to understand. As a wraith, I possessed a type of power called Menosis. Hopefully.
Yeah, we'll butcher it. Don't worry about it.
It was the ability to take memories and transfer memories.
Mm-hmm.
I was unsure if perhaps I had unconsciously transferred some of my memories to you. That's why I ask when these memories started. But if you had these in childhood...
Some like them, I guess.
Then... I'm not sure it could be that. But the alternative, I'm not sure how it could be either. So it's not that I'm not wanting to tell you what's going on. I don't want to say something and then close off other avenues of conclusion. That's why I said we have to go about this carefully. But why did what she say upset you? If you could tell me that.
I guess it's more just because that's what the dreams always feel like, is that I'm when was he turned? Or when was his actual birth?
No,
I got it.
Okay.
Never mind.
I was like, let me get my placenta folder.
No, you're fine. When I was a kid, as a teenager, there was this show called Gargoyles. And I always felt like, that the flight was similar to those, I guess maybe these dreams started when I was 10. Just kept on from then. And then when that show came out in like 90s, I remember, thinking I was too old for that, but just feeling like watching that. And
it was a nice show.
Oh, you saw it?
Yes.
Oh. So, yeah, I just felt, I don't know, like I really liked it. And I just always thought that that's what it explained the flying dreams, maybe that just, but then the more I think about it, I was having those before. I don't know.
Okay.
I'm going to have you roll something.
Okay.
Because it's important.
Okay.
And it may not be important to Persephone, but it might.
Okay.
So give me wits plus awareness.
Okay.
And tell me how many successes you get there. And do include your hunger dice.
Yes, I have one.
Okay. Just one success?
No. I'm spending a willpower.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. I did not clarify that at all. My apologies. Okay. 4 successes.
Ah, okay. You do catch it.
Okay.
He's a gargoyle.
He was born in 1976.
Mm-hmm.
If he was 10, like he's saying, or around 11, the dream started in around 86, 87.
Is that when Ella Messina?
And that's when Ella Messina...
Or got it? I don't know.
When she supposedly was kicking off her plan with, killing the Pope and all that stuff, and supposedly went batshit crazy.
That's weird. But he was a little mortal boy?
Mm-hmm.
Can I use Sense the Unseen on him?
Yeah.
Okay. I just don't know that I ever would have. It would ever have had a reason to. I apologize. I need to write that
you're fine.
on my cheat sheet.
You're fine.
I don't know what I roll.
Do you not have the card?
No, I have it right somewhere right here. Here we go. Wits plus aspects or resolve plus aspects, and that's the same for me. So, against the difficult. Okay, so you. Okay, hang on.
You could make her roll.
Yeah, you just roll.
Okay. So, and then you just tell me what I get from that. Okay. So wits plus aspects. 3 successes.
3 successes. Okay.
I only rolled 4 dice.
Alrighty. You don't get anything from him. Not like he's, a ghost riding a body or anything.
Okay.
But you don't get anything from him, just like you would with a kindred. It's dead inside,
Supposedly.
Right.
She has her own theories on some of that stuff. So she's just like, okay, so what I'm about to explain is, you asked before if there were kindred that flew.
Uh-huh.
And I misspoke. There is a form of kindred who do fly. They don't really belong to a clan. I suppose they may be a clan all of their own, or bloodline. I don't know the ins and outs, but they are called gargoyles.
Shut the fuck up. So we have that in our bloodline, maybe. I don't know.
No. See, gargoyles are created by the Tremere.
They don't do that anymore, though. I mean, I don't see them around. I haven't heard of that before.
I wouldn't put anything past those despicable pieces of shit.
Huh.
In my time, they were known for hunting those of Clan Nosferatu, Gangrel, and Shimiche. I don't know what all the process entails. I do know that it is incredibly barbaric and painful, and often leaves the mind of the victim wiped, and reduces them to a completely servile nature. They're slaves for the Tremere.
Damn.
And before I had my injury that led to my torpor, Ella Messina and I had traveled to Negroponte to find out what had happened to a member of Clan Nosferatu there. We were told that he had been captured and transformed into a gargoyle. And then...
The phone rings.
Okay.
And we'll come back to that in a moment. Talk about some blue balls. All right. Meanwhile, in a tarot shop / soon-to-be bookstore.
That's coming in a long time. We're too busy.
Erasmus Casey sits at a little 2-person kitchen table, writing in a notebook.
In my apartment?
And what is Iris doing?
Knitting.
Okay. Is there a tension in the air, or is it a comfortable silence?
Iris course is a little tense because of the plan, and until that, like, goes off, that's going to be occupying her mind. She kind of wants to do a premonition, but I'm not sure if I have to be looking at it, at, like, the building to see how it goes.
Mm-hmm.
It says focus on a subject. Oh, I guess I could.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would like to do that. I kind of want to do a premonition of what's going to happen.
Sure.
So I'm going to focus on the building.
Okay.
And the plan.
All right.
Okay, I have to do a rouse check. Ooh, I'm going to go eat later. Wait, no.
No, that's good.
You're
that's
all right. Woohoo!
All right. There should be a dice pool associated with it.
Is that good? That looks good.
That's 3 successes.
3 successes.
Yeah. So, on a win, successes determine your level of insight.
Mm-hmm. So you are trying to determine what will happen to the building.
What will happen in the building?
In the building?
When we are there. Can she focus on the building?
Now, are you focusing on when you are there, or when what,
No.
according to the plan, is just Persephone and...
Yes. I was thinking more focus on the building and, like, Vicenta in the building.
Sure. Okay. You get an image that makes your stomach turn.
Oh, shit. Well, it's nasty in there. This could be fine.
A table that looks like it's lined with stitched together human flesh.
Yeah.
The walls covered in bone and eyes that watch as people move around the room. And Persephone/Vicenta is seated at the head of the table, provided this body that is been basically molded into look like a turkey.
Ew!
Yeah. And you know, like,
it's the Labyrinth. It's the fucking Labyrinth all over again.
and you know, like, there's this guy with like this gray skin and like this plume on his head that is made of hands and skin stretched between them, and he is like in red robes and is just doting on her. And you can sense in the corner that there's somebody watching very quietly. You know that that's not a threat to her, but it seems that she is welcomed with open arms.
She looks at Erasmus and says, "The alien's gonna try to seduce Vicenta."
Yeah, I know.
All right.
It's knife time. We've all seen it.
I know, and that's what worries me.
Oh, you think Vicenta would fall for that crap?
No.
Why are you worried?
I think he knows things that she'll want to know, and that I don't know. And
like what?
I don't know. Whatever's in those books.
What books? The journals?
Books.
Yeah. One was her fetter, but he didn't have just a book.
How do you know that?
I watched him take them.
From
Ella Messina, when she didn't care about them.
So you could have told us where the books were.
Oh,
you didn't know where they lived.
I didn't know where they lived.
Okay. What else would they be? Do they look weird?
Information about... It's the rest of Ella Messina's story. And it's Ella Messina's story to Vicenta. I wasn't allowed to look at them.
Then why'd she let him take them?
Towards the end, she didn't seem like she knew what they were.
Oh, God.
I mean, she was really losing it.
Did he look like an alien back then?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, he changes. It depends on what he wants to be.
Looks like a gray.
I guess. I don't know what he's going for. But I haven't seen him in forever, and I don't want to.
We don't have to.
I want to see him dead.
Well, be glad we don't have to go there. They're making her eat a people turkey or something. I don't know. I'm glad I'm not going in there.
Oh, God.
I guess that would be a perky.
Yeah. Oh, God.
And then when she eats it, she's a vapurkey.
Yeah, she shouldn't eat that.
Oh, I'll tell her. She's gonna go next door.
Okay.
We're not doing anything, right? We have plans?
No.
All right, I'm gonna go tell her not to eat the perky.
All right. Meanwhile, you arrive at a, somewhat familiar neighborhood.
Yay.
You pull up to a nice row house. That people in this place, you're making 6 figures or better, to live here.
Mm-hmm.
And you get out of the car and you see a light on the second floor. What do you do?
Should I just leap? No. Just leap through the window.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
maybe she's into Twilight. She might like that. How old is she?
You have sparkles, the glitter gel all over.
The glitter flies everywhere.
Well. Okay. Is there any little pebbles or anything around?
Yeah. I mean, there's,
I just want to throw a little tiny pebble at her window.
Okay.
Nothing to break it. I don't want to break it. It's just one of those things where I want her to look out the window and see it's me. I don't know if she got parents, and I don't want to be there. I don't want to be knocking on the door. How old is she?
You don't know.
Oh my God.
Oh,
She's got to be old enough to get in the club.
If you make me a pedophile, I'm going to be pissed.
She's fucking 16.
If you're just over here, she shouldn't have been at that club. Okay.
Oh my God. Oh no.
That's fine. We're in an age where you can be in your 20s still living with your parents. That's all right.
That's true.
That's true.
She may just have a roommate, or maybe she might
have her. Who knows?
Or she just has loaded parents.
Yeah.
So you throw the pebble.
She's fucking your dad.
Yeah.
And you see an older lady come to the window and look out. And...
I'm going into shadows.
Okay. All right. So as soon as you see that, yeah, you do. Do you have to rouse check for that?
Oh shit! It's Grandma.
I'm looking too.
Shadow cloak, I think.
Yeah.
I don't have a card for that.
No, there isn't any, and it's spread across several books. Thanks, Vampire, for.
Come on, Renegade, let's get on it.
Yeah, get that stuff out. This is a mess. Let me fill this beautiful dead air with an anecdote about me looking for stuff in the book. But we're just going to say that it probably likely happens, especially that it's night.
Mm-hmm.
And, as soon as you see, you recognize that that's not her hairstyle, and, this lady's more heavy set and stuff like that. You're just immediately like, whew, oh crap, that's not her. You managed to, get everything under control.
Okay.
Plenty of time. We'll wave a hand. I'll keep looking, and I'll tell you if there was a rouse check or not. That's really what we care about more than anything, whether or not you get hungrier.
Okay.
But you're in shadow, and the lady kind of looks around and looks worried, and then kind of shrugs her shoulders and walks off. It is free, so you don't have to worry about it. So it is it's a stealth bonus, but I'll just give it to you, because even if you took half, you would get it success with that. So, because what's your dex plus, or actually in this case it would be wits plus stealth. Yeah.
I have 4 dice.
4, that'd be 6. If you took half, it would be 3. So you're fine.
Okay.
We'll call it good.
Okay.
So yeah, well, I don't know. I may need to make you roll it, because you do have 3 hunger dice. Yeah, let's roll it.
Okay. So 3 normal.
3 normal, 3 red. Sorry, I'm so wishy-washy, but I realized that you're hungry.
Messy critical or bestial failure.
1, 2, 3 with 4.
That is a messy critical, sir.
Oh, cool.
So you do it, but the beast wells up so much inside you, so much so that you find yourself like, you're invisible. And are you ever? But by God, how, this lady will not deny you what is yours. And you have distracted whoever this is and have gone through the door and are walking up the stairs halfway before you realize, what the fuck am I doing?
Wait, what?
You are in this house.
Shit.
Float, very hard to see, moving, away from any light.
Okay. I'm looking for Amber now.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
I mean, you can go back out, but you're like, holy shit, I'm in the house.
Nope. I'm just gonna look for Amber. I'm already here.
All right. So you go up and you see Amber sitting on the couch watching shows, and she's like, well, I'm meeting your father. We'll be back in a little while. No boys. And,
oh my god.
That feels very young.
And she's like, no, Mom, it's fine. I'm just going to sit here and watch this show. She's like, okay, fine. But we'll be back in a little while. Call us if you need anything.
Please just be helicopter
And
parents.
she, walks out and goes down the stairs.
Mm-hmm.
And, you're tucked in the shadows in the room because the lights are out from watching TV.
Mm-hmm.
And you're alone with her.
Okay. Right. I'm gonna sneak out, like, I'm gonna go into like a room further away and just sneak out a window.
Okay.
And then go around to the front door and knock.
Give me Dex plus stealth.
Fuck.
You got 3 red dice when you do that because you have 300.
I know. Oh wait, but then I add 2 because of the bonus, right?
Yes, correct. And 2 regular. Yep. Yeah, you did very well. You sneak out without a sound,
Perfect.
just moving in utter silence and darkness. And yeah, you're back to where you could, knock on the door.
Okay.
Can you do so?
Yeah, I'm gonna knock on the door.
All right. And maybe, 15, 20 seconds go by and she opens it and sees you and smiles really big. And she's like, hey, come on in.
Hey. Coming in.
All right. And you make your way up. And, she's like, what, do you want anything to drink or anything like that? Can I get you anything?
Oh, no, I'm fine.
Yeah, he's about to
What do you
get
want?
one.
What are you watching?
I was watching this old show, Dawson's Creek.
I don't think Dawson's Creek.
Yeah, it's on Netflix. I don't know why. It's silly. It's cheesy. It's like a romance.
Sounds like a boomer show.
Yeah, right. It's lame.
Yeah.
But it's just funny.
Who's that guy with the goofy hair?
I don't know. I don't know. Is it Dawson, I guess? I don't know. Which one are you talking about? Or Pacey? I don't know.
It's the one with the side with the middle split.
Oh. She names him.
It'd be Dawson.
Yeah, okay. I don't watch that show.
I'm just thinking of James Vanderbeek.
Yeah. 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 So she's like, well, sit down, she kind of, starts that comfortably close distance, but it's, she starts to move a little closer to you and stuff.
Yeah.
So,
I'm like resting my arm on like the back of the couch, like,
Yeah. All right.
She's
So you're looking around the room and, waiting, she's kind of edging closer and you notice like family photos and, like a class of 2021 graduation picture.
High school or?
Yeah, high school.
she's 18.
Yeah, maybe 19.
Barely.
You know what?
So she was lying using a
Fake ID.
Fake ID to get into the club.
All right.
But she's 18.
Yeah.
And, she's still living with her parents,
Wow.
And you probably, I don't know how you feel about this. How does Andre feel seeing this revelation?
Okay, so here's the thing. Andre.
Blood is blood.
Andre is like, what, 20?
Yeah, he's really young.
You said
he's
like
young.
24?
24, I think it's.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's not
so,
that.
like,
That's
the age
true.
difference is a little strange.
Yeah.
But not strange enough that it would be too off-putting.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I think, at young 20s, you're at the age.
Right.
I don't
Yeah.
think that's.
But it does tell something about
Now, if it was me at 32,
Yeah.
that would be very strange.
Right. Well, and so I mean, feel
As
how
a
you want to
player,
feel,
I
but
feel
what you
weird.
what you do glean from this is that, she's, she's using a fake ID to get into a club, and that it's not some lady living independently on her own. The beast in you is like, shit, this won't be just normal. We can't just use her all the time. This is a hitch. This is a problem. She's got family. I guess you'll have to kill them.
Oh.
We have to kill her family?
Yeah, if you want to keep drinking her blood, it's the only way.
Well, I'll just drink it this one time and then I'll find somebody else.
Fuck you. Kill the family. Drink the blood.
No, that's really
Kill her
rude.
too.
No, that's really rude.
You're very rude, Mr. Beast.
Excuse me, Mr. Beast. I do not like the way you're talking to me right now. I really feel like you need to like watch your tone.
Okay, so, finally things moved where they're logically going to eventually move to after small talk and stuff and, making out on the couch.
Excuse me, Mr. Beast. Vibe check. Vibe check right now.
Do you want to try to drink blood from her?
Yes.
Okay. Because you are not at hunger 4, you can resist just completely draining somebody. So you are fine there. It is all you can do, and you're yelling at it to shut the fuck up as you drink.
Uh-huh.
But you can just take 2 and be satisfied.
Do I need to roll for that?
No.
Okay.
You just gain 2.
Just taking 2.
So,
So is she like real tired?
Kinda, yeah,
Fall
and-
asleep on the couch?
Yeah. And it's just a make out session, it seems like she doesn't want to go any further than that.
Yeah.
You being the gentleman vampire you are.
Absolutely.
And, eventually, she does fall asleep, resting on you.
Slink into the shadow.
All right. Where are you heading to now?
Heading to the place.
All right. So, we are back. There's a knock on the door.
Okay.
And this is after a phone call.
Okay.
The phone call is from Roger.
Oh, wow.
And he's like, meet me in 30 minutes in front of the building.
Yes.
Come alone. Or appear to come alone. Do you understand me?
Yes.
Very well.
Not really, but
He's
since
saying,
I
he's
get
saying,
it.
yeah, he's
I
saying,
get it.
yeah, don't,
We're gonna roll.
don't bring your friends.
We're gonna
Okay.
roll.
Or
up.
don't bring your friends like standing outside looking around. Have
Yeah,
them in an
we're gonna-
unmarked white van 2 blocks away.
We're gonna roll up invisible in the car, and you're gonna get out.
Yeah.
And
I haven't gotten a chance to tell her not to eat the perky yet.
Yeah.
I guess.
But now after that call, it's very short. You hear a knock at the door.
Oh.
She opens the door.
Hi, the gray guy's he's really, very grandiose, and you're gonna like what you want to hear, but don't eat the, turkey made out of a human.
What?
They're gonna make a turkey out of a human, what I like to call a perky, for person turkey, kind of a reference to tofurkey. You don't want to eat it, though. You should not eat that. And the table's gonna be real nasty. It's gonna be real nasty in there. And I didn't see the details of the chair you were on, but I am sure it is nasty too. Oh, Erasmus says there's more books too.
What?
Yeah. He said that.
Come in. Just come in.
Okay.
And Erasmus is behind.
Is Ig there?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say, hey, Goliath. That was the main gargoyle. Just because he's so big.
Hey, weirdo.
Oh. She does like a I don't know, like a mom seeing her friend's kid be sassy, like, oh, you.
What do you mean there are more books?
He said...
She's asking you, but she's staring bullets into Erasmus, who is behind you.
Oh. And she says, well, he said that when Elamacina was going a little bit of cuckoo, she let this gray guy have them. And he was never allowed to look. Erasmus said he was never allowed to look, so he doesn't know what they are. But they might be plans.
She looks at Erasmus and goes, explain.
Well, when he took, she gave the books away with disdain. You remember me telling you that, right?
She's just looking at him.
Well, I told you that. But he took us, not just that book, but that's the book that I knew you would be able to find. It was just one of those, but there were others, like writings that he said, I'd heard her say were for you, and I saw her give those to him, but she didn't care. It was weird.
I want to roll for bullshit.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So I don't know what to roll.
It's wits plus awareness.
Okay.
Let me get some notes, y'all. Tell me how many you get.
Hang on. I got a messy critical. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 altogether.
5 with a messy critical.
Yes.
All
Oh,
right.
wait. That was... Is it 4 with the critical? Okay. I had a... Hang on. I had 3 regular onks, a star onk, and a fang onk.
Okay.
So however many successes that is. But it's messy.
Sure. So...
Because is that 4, 5, 6? That's 7, right?
Yeah.
Because these are 4.
Yeah.
So yeah, 7 successes.
Jesus.
Yeah, I'm not even going to roll to counter. He's not lying. He just... You can tell he maybe has in the past lied by omission or just genuinely forgot that was an important detail. But he seems to be very genuine right now. What he doesn't like is the fact that you've gotten really close in his face and are like studying every line and pore in his eyes and, like just on his nose and his mouth to see if it's upturned. Like I'm talking 6 inches from him and he's like, backing up and you're just like, like studying him like you would a cadaver. And he's just like, can you back up, please?
I don't know if I can or not.
At that when it snaps you out of it, but you realize you were being really fucking creepy. You weirded out a Malkavian. Let's put it that way.
I don't even. She'll back up, but I don't even think she apologizes. I think she just goes upstairs to get changed and ready for Roger.
Okay.
And when she does get changed,
I told her about the perky.
Okay.
She comes down in it. Now this would be a replica, but it's a well done replica. Like this was something she probably had done in Venice when her and Ig were over there.
Okay.
Because it's all Venetian materials. It's put together in the same manner that it would have been put together 800 years ago. But it is a replica of the dress that she actually died in when she fell.
Okay.
On the back of the cape that was on this dress is a crowned skull in front of 2 double-headed scythes.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
And dangling off the bottom of the scythe is a very ornate G.
Okay.
And she has in her hands a tri-faced, a black obsidian mask.
Okay. Is that for them?
And it's her mask.
Yeah. And he's like, well, is that your gift?
No, this is my mask.
No, it's your gift. You'll see.
If I need a gift, I will drink something else.
You'll be fine. Definitely wrapped it well. Okay. Yeah. Oh, Andre. And he points to a car.
She's not giving her mask. I need that.
Was she wearing a mask in my premonition?
Pamela knows.
Pamela?
Sorry.
Wrong game.
God bless.
Sorry, we talked about that before that.
Changeling and
before
Link.
this.
Sorry.
Iris knows exactly what Erasmus meant. It was not the mask. It was not the dress. It was what is contained therein.
Herself. Oh my god, I was being facetious when I said the gray was going to seduce her, but if they're going to do it...
No.
No.
I misinterpreted it again.
No. Answers to the present and the future.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I'm not being seduced by anyone.
Good.
I don't
Good.
know what was coming out of that. That is not going to occur.
You will be.
And excuse me.
You will. You would.
I don't think so.
There's seduction other than sexual. You perverts and heathens.
Just
Andre,
when you feel
here.
tempted to join them, just look in that Perky's butthole and be like, no, resist.
Okay, we're gonna shut up right there. I don't even want to know.
Andre.
I don't even want to know what a perky is, but we need to. Do we have a plan, or do we know?
She's
what we're
just
doing
looking
here?
at Ig going.
She's not ready to go.
She's gifting herself for the future and the knowledge.
Gifting herself.
What?
Okay.
Roger will be there too, and he's better at the than I am. So
Whoa,
he'll be
What
fine.
are you speaking of?
He's paranoid that you're gonna really want the knowledge that they have and that you might do something dumb. Is that right? Is that what I'm gathering?
Okay, so
I think that's a yes.
so we have one
Iris.
half. We have one half of the plan.
Oh.
We have one half of the plan. We know that Roger and Persephone are going in there.
Well, since we all agreed to it, and he starts to get teary-eyed, red-eyed again. He's like, I guess we have to just, whenever we tell him the Camarilla that Roger and them found this out.
Yeah.
That's fine. It's fine. It's
With
fine.
our help.
He'll say that, won't he?
He said he would.
So what are we going to be doing?
Y'all
while there?
cannot.
We can't be seen. Yeah.
Roger has already called.
We're
and is on
back
his
up,
way.
I guess. And if shit hits the fan, we'll try to help him.
I guess, yeah, we could go invisible.
So we're just gonna hang out in the car until gunshots are heard, or
There's not gonna be gunshots.
I mean, more or less, how are we gonna know anyone's in trouble if we need to?
Right.
That's a good point. We don't know. So is there even any point in us waiting outside and potentially being discovered? Because Pearl said there are things that can see past things inside that might be outside.
I thought about that. Hold on. And he goes and gets from his bag Kmart walkie-talkies. You know.
That's not going to match her outfit.
Well, we can give it to Roger and he can hide it on him.
Well, we better not talk at all on it.
Well, if things go bad, he turns it on and talks into it and tells us. He doesn't turn it on till then.
By that point, shit's hit the fan. It doesn't matter at that point.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
And they're
Do they
Fisher
got batteries?
Price. They're,
Oh my
yeah,
god.
they're good.
Okay.
She's just focusing on the Fisher.
They're already shitty, so it won't be a problem around him.
Oh, perfect.
If we hear static, we know there's problems.
So it just sounds like static anyways. It's not just me.
Yeah.
All right, you take...
Okay.
All they got to do is hit this, and he turns them on, and it beeps. You know, there's one of those Morse code buttons. He's like, that comes across no matter what.
Got it.
It's really annoying.
Yeah, you give this to Roger and say, if anything happens, just press the button, and we'll come in. Only if things get really bad and you really need us. And then we'll have the other one. Roger may say no.
Okay, so when are we doing this?
Right now?
Roger is on his way.
He's on his way here?
No.
Oh, he's going to the house.
To the apartment.
You need to Uber there. Because you can't come out of an invisible car.
Yeah.
Why doesn't...
And then
Ig
Ig speaks up and goes, I'll drive you.
Thank you.
Well, then where are you going to go?
I'm going to be there.
Where?
I'm going to park a block away, and I'm going to wait. And if I see if I see you guys running in there, I'm coming too.
All right.
I wish I was there with her, but...
Okay.
If she really has to do this the way, if we've got to play their game and do it their way, we got to do it their way.
Yeah.
It's not that we can't be there to back them up, though. Fuck.
She just kind of pats him on the arm. Oh, I almost forgot. She comes back and she's like, it's like a little mini hand scythe, like it's like a short one. And she's like disconnecting the blade from the handle. Oh. And then you guys realize as she's moving skirts and everything around, this thing has a fuck ton of hidden pockets and pouches.
Oh, she'll be fine.
And like all kinds of shit and manner of things can be hidden in here.
And we don't have guns, right?
No.
We go.
I cannot shoot.
I can get us some.
It's a little late for that.
Oh, no, we can. We'll just go see my boy.
No.
Who's your boy?
I forget the name I used last time, but he names that.
Yeah.
He just names a different
He
name.
names that firearms guy, you know, that he
I
named
don't
before.
remember either.
He names the same guy, you know. It's like, yeah, that guy.
Okay.
When I was going to get the bombs from it, you messed up.
Yeah, no bombs.
But guns.
We need some defense. So here's the deal. You go with Ig, head that way. We're gonna go get the guns.
Ig's like, hold on.
Hold on.
And he goes and grabs like 2 9mm handguns, Glocks, and has an AR-15 over his shoulder.
Okay.
Oh.
That'll save us time.
Okay, yeah.
And he hands you a pistol, you know, and he hands it with the barrel pointing hint to himself.
Yeah.
Almost as a gesture of
The
trust.
nice
Very trusting. Cool.
I shoot him in the gut.
That's how
This shit ain't over.
played into my
And
trap.
it just goes click.
Yeah.
You played into my trap.
He just stands there and looks at you like, bro,
Disappointed.
what? Yeah, disappointed.
It's fully loaded.
Okay.
You just got to cock it.
Do I have another clip of ammo?
No, that's it, man.
Okay. So I got 9 shots.
No, you got 20.
Oh, is it 20? Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. Full-size 9mm handguns can hold as much as 30 rounds.
That's how much about guns I know.
Yeah, same.
I know
I'm like, I don't
nothing.
remember the last time I played a video game with a 9mm, so couldn't tell you.
I'm
the
this
clip
close to being a
size.
neckbeard, guys, so, you know, of course I know. And I grew up in the South, so, you know, I know guns.
Okay, well that works, and we
I
don't
grew
have
up
to
in
go see.
Texas.
I don't know how you don't know.
So we don't have to see the firearm expert. We can just head straight
So
there.
who's getting the other pistol, Erasmus or
Yeah,
me?
Erasmus.
Okay, good. I did not want that.
And Erasmus just looks it over, like, takes the clip out, cocks it back, does that, and, like, flips it on his finger and puts it in his
Oh,
pocket.
hell yeah.
Show
Abraham
off.
Lincoln Vampire Hunter over here.
And he whispers over you, he's like, that's all I can do.
He can't actually shoot it.
Oh no! She just freezes like, oh fuck.
I am surprised at the handiwork, considering
Just
your
kidding.
occupation.
I've been to the range a few times. It's okay.
Okay, that was funny.
All right, let's
I
go.
can be funny sometimes. Yeah. All right, so you all hop in the car, and he slaps the side of it and it's invisible.
Oh,
He's
fantastic.
taking his own car. right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And you two are in it. It's a long, quiet drive to the place, even though the lower ninth ward's not that distance. It's just,
Not in my car. If her and Erasmus are
I
in it,
haven't said anything.
it's
I
gonna be
haven't
a-
thought of
yeah,
anything to
and
say
you're following
yet.
closely, I'm sure, behind them. That gives you
Yeah.
a berth, you know, to make it if you need to. It's still pretty busy. I do need you to give me a Dex plus Drive check.
okay.
Remember, you do have willpower, so if you don't roll well, you can re-roll. What is it, up to 3?
Up to 3 black dice.
Good. Because that's all I'm rolling.
You got this.
How many?
2.
Oh, not only that, it's a messy critical.
We stayed. We
So
stayed.
you're like, fuck this. I'm tired of waiting behind him.
We're
and just,
gonna fall
whoa.
in the Mississippi
And, like,
River.
Like just like you're like, yeah, I'm getting the hang of this, and you know, you feel alive, the blood coursing through
Yeah.
you, the newness of it. You know,
Young
you're gonna be
blood.
the first one there, and you're gonna
I'm
show 'em.
racing up.
And
Oh
you're
my
like getting on
God.
3 wheels around corners and stuff, and Erasmus is like, Jesus Christ, and you know, it's like I hadn't prayed in a while, but pray with me, and just holding your hand, you know.
I got the need.
Yeah,
Help us, Ashtar.
No, Lord Jesus, help. You know, and you make it. You're first. By God, you won this race.
Do you guys know, what was that third Fast and Furious movie? Oh, yeah. Tokyo Drift!
And you do.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And you know, like, you just feel invigorated. The bad news is that because you were doing this, yes, you got there super fast, but you made a lot of noise. Maybe no sight.
Oh, fuck.
Sound still happens.
And,
you know, there's a sound of skidding tires as you Tokyo drift into a parking spot.
Oh, my God. That's awesome.
And Rasmus is like, yep, we're here.
No one's looking around, are they?
No, not that you can tell. I mean...
We didn't send him a message beforehand, did we?
No.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Is Roger here?
You don't see anybody.
He's probably... Oh, duh.
He's probably in the shadows.
Right.
Yeah, duh.
So...
I would hope we don't see
you arrive maybe 5 minutes later and get out. You don't know where they went. If they're behind you, you hope they were. You know, it sounded like a car passed you very fast. You heard an engine revving and stuff. But you are there in front of the Garden Gate apartment complex. You know, the windows completely black. You know, no light coming from the building. Looking rundown as ever. And it's a walk, you know, maybe 30 yards to the front, you know, up a sidewalk, up some steps, and, you know, to the complex front door.
Before she gets out of the car, she does tell Ig, if things go sideways or go badly, you get out.
Not without you.
You are more important than me, than any fetter, than anything. You get out.
Not without Vicinta.
She gets a little teary-eyed and she gives him a huge kiss on the forehead, and then she starts walking towards the door.
And before you get out of the car, he grabs your arm and pulls you back. And does not kiss you on the forehead.
Oh my God, I knew this was going to happen. Yucky. But not illegal, but, you know, weird.
Yeah.
Okay, well, this is like...
I'm sorry. Is that what I thought? Oh.
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing, step bro? Like,
Yeah, what are you doing, step vamp's child?
Then it's at that point you know for 100%.
It's her dead
And he's like,
husband.
just please come back.
I'll come back. I'll come back. It's a little pseudo incesty, but considering they're Giovanni, it could be like...
Yeah, that's for her. She's like, who gives a shit?
This is a Saturday.
Natural.
Yeah. Okay, here's the thing. This is so tame. Like, yeah.
She's disappointed is how tame it is. No.
If you've read the old Clan Giovanni books, yeah.
Oh, dear Jesus.
You'd be like, oh yeah, nothing.
Yeah, this is nothing.
So, you begin to make your way up, and as you do, you feel something press on your shoulder.
Nice. Oh, did you give him? You gotta slip him.
And he's like, this is the only words I'll say to you. Do the right thing in there.
Is it Roger?
Mm-hmm. The voice does sound like the one from last night.
He barely spoke.
Barely spoke, but...
Who else would we know?
I wonder what he's implying, do the right thing in there.
If you remember, it was just to observe and report, you know, present yourself, you know, find out if it actually is the Samiche in there.
And get it back.
And get it back.
And she tells him, she goes, you will hear things. Some of it will be true, some of it will be falsehoods.
And I'm sure you'll determine what those are, won't you?
I asked if I had permission to get assistance from Venice. I have with me the mask of one of the founders of Clan Hecata. I am posing...
Stop talking. You're getting close. You don't need to look like you're crazy and talking to yourself for a spirit.
Reach into my pocket and figure out what you're talking.
She puts her mask on, and then you won't be able to see the lips move once the mask is on.
Yeah.
And then she continues.
Yeah.
She goes, this is the mask of Vicinta Giovanni.
Okay.
Child of Elvis. Messina.
Now take my Fisher Price artifact.
I see why you need this, huh?
Yes.
Oh, you're in such deep shit.
I have no doubt.
All right, you pass the walkie-talkie off.
Yes.
He grabs it quickly. He's like, "What the fuck is this?"
You have Mr. Casey to thank for this. He says that if things go sideways, to click it on and then they can come to our assistance. But I would prefer that we get in, get this book, and get the fuck out.
Okay. So off you go. Remember, you can't even see really each other at this point. It's just, you assume each other in the car.
Oh, us, yeah.
And Casey's like, I've got to get up.
Why?
I just need to look in the door to know it's right. It's going to kill me. I can't help it.
What?
They won't see me.
No.
Please,
No.
I can't.
Look and see what
No.
exactly. You don't
I
trust
just want
Pearl?
to see if I'm right.
You don't write
I
about
trust
what?
Pearl. I just need to know. I need to know what's going to happen. I need to know that it's over.
You're going to fuck it up.
Wait.
I promise I'm not. I promise I'm
going
not.
to fuck it
I
up.
Why is
promise
he
I'm not.
saying that he trusts Pearl? He's got to see if it's going to be over. What
Yeah,
the hell?
He's having it's an anxiety attack.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I just hold his hand real tight.
And he's like, please, just let me go look. Just please.
No.
Nope.
I'm not. I won't go in.
Nope.
I won't go in. I don't want in there. Please.
You better
please,
crane
please.
your neck and look with your eyes.
He's like, let me go. I just want to look when the door opens. That's it.
No. You can look
And he
from
jerks
here.
his hand away, and you hear the door
Rasmus,
open.
don't-
Shit.
If you get out, I'm taking this off, and they'll see the car. Don't move.
Yeah, I'm not yelling because that's just gonna... He got what he wanted. He threw a tantrum. Fine. You better not fuck it up.
And then the door opens, and before you is a lobby of a building that does not match the outside. Inside is very clean, very well kept lobby. And standing behind the counter is a lady dressed in a bellboy outfit. And she smiles a rictus grin as you come up, very happy to see you all. And she's like, "Welcome to the Garden Gate. Are you seeking tenemancy?"
I am seeking Metatron.
Meta who now?
Tell him, Vicenta Giovanni, of Old Clan Cappadocian.
About this time, as the door closes, you hear the car door
Oh my...
close back very softly.
Oh, we hear it.
Yeah.
I thought you meant she
No,
was
no,
gonna
no,
hear.
no.
Okay.
The door's already closed, and he's back, and he's like, "It's the right place. I know it. I know it. I know it."
So
That
you
girl
got your
didn't
fill.
look. That girl didn't look right. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. I just had to, guys. I'm sorry. I had to.
Well,
She's
you're
not
talking
saying
about
anything.
blowing the building up, so how am I supposed to know that you're just gonna get a peek?
I know.
Who has the walkie-talkie? Do not say
I've
you
got it.
left it.
I've got it. I've got it.
Okay.
I've got it.
You forgot. Of Old Clan Cappadocian, child of Ella Messina.
And she looks like she's thinking, but thinking like she's listening.
She's sharing a brain cell with somebody.
Probably.
Give me wits plus awareness.
Two.
Yeah, it just looks like she's staring off into space, thinking about something, and finally she kind of, yes, the elevator will take you to the 3rd floor. From there, it's just a straight shot down the hallway, and my master will be expecting you.
Thank you.
Have a good evening, and thank you for coming to Garden Gate. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Creepy.
She goes to the elevator and she rings it. trying desperately not to be doing this.
It's at that point as you turn around, to kind of look back behind you, you see like an umbilical cord running out of her pants leg into the wall.
Oh, what the fuck?
That's what it looks like.
She's plugged in.
Maybe like a 3-inch round cord running into the wall.
Yuck.
It's like a David Cronenberg movie.
Oh, it's about to get worse.
Oh, God.
Hell yeah.
The perky.
So the elevator looks normal. Everything looks to be legit.
Mm-hmm.
And then once it dings 3rd floor, you are displayed with the hellscape. Before you stretches a hall, very long, sighing, breathing, not in unison, in spasms and jerks periodically here and there. Skin, colored walls of all different hues line either side. Mouths whisper and gibber as you pass by. Could she be the one? Could she be? Is she back for a return? The promised one, the one of the legends, the ones the master will be so pleased to see her. Yes, the master with the eyes we betray. At that point, you see at the end of the hall 2 figures. One looks like a solid block of meat. One looks impossibly rail thin, almost slender manish, but a feminine frame to her. Both of them are in like very beat up formal garb, like a suit and an evening gown.
Mm-hmm.
And the tall one has, you notice as she walks, her knees bend the opposite way, like an animal's leg, like a dog leg.
Ooh.
But she's very fast and kind of hopping as she comes. And when she gets to you, you notice from her bloody hands extend bones that are jagged in points. And she kind of cricks her neck at you, and the other one's trudging up. And it's at that point, it just looks like the guy just looks like a can of Spam that's been squished and, folds in his skin where there shouldn't be folds.
This is the Labyrinth.
How's it smell in there?
Do what?
How's the smell?
Well, if you,
I don't have blush
I was
light
gonna
on.
say,
Oh, yeah, okay. We can ignore that.
And, fortunately, Roger knew not to as well, or he'd be throwing up right now. But the slender one's like, my master waits for you in the grand ballroom. Please join us. He is so excited. Was not expecting such a guest, but how could he expect such one as you to return? The prophecy is fulfilled. Come.
What's going through her mind is, what the fuck did Ella Messina tell them? What do they know?
So,
because if they know what I am, and if she taught them any kind of oblivion whatsoever, I am fucked. Sideways.
Yikes.
Uh-oh. So we better go down the hall. So you make your way down the hall.
Oh my goodness. Oh dear God, I hope Roger speaks Italian. She, oh shit. I need to say something really brief to him. She'll just say, it may not be my control, in Italian. Obviously, she's not expecting a response. Yeah. But it's whispered, like, urgently, like, uh-oh.
Yeah. The room before you is exactly as I described it in Iris's vision.
Mm-hmm.
The table is laid out. There's no perky, as she called it, on the table.
He'll serve it to you
So,
later.
but there are chairs. The chairs move to let you sit in them with their hands and feet that form the legs.
Ugh.
And at the end of the table stands a figure in a red robe, gray skin, and hands here, on top of his head, making a frill, almost like a triceratops or something.
Awesome.
Next to him is a just porcelain skinned, impossibly beautiful woman. Scary beautiful, because it's unnatural in how, no pores or anything like that there are. In the back of the room, hunched in a corner, kind of looking disinterested, is a figure with that looks like pretty strong and could take care of himself, but looks pretty human, just kind of disinterested in everything that's going on. And as you make your way in, you hear just this booming voice, welcome, child of Ella Messina, Giovanni. We are so honored. We thought you lost to time and to oblivion. And here you are, before us. The prodigal child has returned home, has she not? And yet I must ask, before we go further, where have you been all this time?
Enoch.
Doing what?
Learning.
Learning the ways of the Talmehira, I hope.
Yes.
Wonderful. Honored guest, you must tell us what you have learned, so that we may continue our work. You have heard of your sire's wonderful work, have you not?
In part.
You have no need for your mask here. It is evidence that you are who you say you are.
I am quite comfortable in my mask.
But you must. We will prepare. Lapis, provide some nourishment for our honored guest. Quickly. We know you cannot, if anything like your sire, feed without causing issues, shall we say.
Oh, he thinks I'm wrinkly.
Do what?
He thinks I'm wrinkly.
Yeah.
May I cast Mask of Death?
Sure.
For what?
Because he thinks I'm going to look like Ella Messina, and I sure as fuck am not.
Why would he think that?
No, he's talking about the bite, the painful bite.
Oh! In that case, no, I don't need to cast Mask of Death. She's kind of like... in that case, like, whatever.
Yeah.
I thought he meant that, Ella Messina didn't have, meat on her, so I just thought it was meant. Sorry, my bad.
No. So they bring out this large platter. She's carrying it with some effort. And they place it down on the table. Please sit. We have already dined tonight, or we would join you.
Oh, I wish you had not troubled yourselves.
Well, it's no trouble at all. It's just an unexpected pleasure to have you here. We have much to discuss.
Yes.
And the first question being, how on earth did you find us?
Through Airbnb.
Through Airbnb, yes. Actually.
Is it because of this? And he goes to a bookshelf and splays his hand out before it.
It was...
And he kind of waits. There's a pregnant pause.
Say the Nosferatu.
He's like, I'm sure you heard that we had your sire's old information, did you not?
Yes.
And who did you hear that from?
Who would you imagine?
Well, there aren't many of us left in the city. So I would imagine it would have to be one of your cohorts in Clan Hakata.
You guessed well.
Doug told me.
Was it Ronaldo?
Do I know a Ronaldo?
No.
Can I tell if there actually is a Ronaldo?
You can give me wits plus investigation. Or sorry, insight.
Okay.
Yeah, wits plus insight.
Because I don't want to be like, yes, and he'd be like, you fool, there is no Ronaldo. 3 successes.
He seems to say that pretty knowingly, not testingly, you know.
Okay.
Just say something coy.
I know, I'm trying to think about that. Okay, hang on.
That does sound like Ronaldo.
I kind of almost want to be like, we really shouldn't. I realize this is your territory. Mr. Metatron, but you must understand, after such years of secrecy, I am not used to nor comfortable revealing such information.
Forgive me.
Nice.
You understand I must be cautious in these nights.
I do. I understand such caution.
For had you said Ronaldo, you would have met your final death again.
Oh my Christ. What?
Ronaldo the traitor. He says that like you should know.
Okay.
We all find our information in a variety of ways.
True enough. And information is a wonderful thing to trade in. Tell us, have you come to help with the cause?
And for the life of her, she's like, what goddamn cause? I am here.
And then you hear Lapis speak up. Father, she doesn't know anything. Behind that mask, she's so confused.
Mm-hmm.
Can't you hear it in her soft voice?
Oh, now she's pissed.
Uh-oh.
Such sweet words and hospitality. There's so many questions of how she found us when none else have been able to. I suspect her spirits guided her here. Such a land of, shall we say, insight and growth causes strife sometimes with those that do not make the cut. You're right, dear daughter. That is probably the likely answer. Some wayward specter. Shall we say things didn't work out right for them, wanting revenge? It's quite possible. Yes, of course. It's not as grandiose as all that, is it?
It was
Your dinner's getting cold. How silly of me. And Lapis goes over and picks the top off, and in there is a person bound and shaped roughly into the shape of a turkey. And there's a beak-like protrusion from their face, but it's melded together so they can't scream.
Jesus.
Sorry, trigger warning, body horror.
Too little too late at that
Put it in
point.
the description.
Yeah, I will.
As this ceremony is going off, because I do not want to take this mask off and reveal a 20-something-year-old looking person.
Mm-hmm. Have you had enough time to do the ceremony?
It takes 5 minutes.
Okay, yeah. And he's been talking that long.
Sorry, I gotta get him on.
You're fine.
And I have enough successes that it goes off.
Okay. So yeah, you remove the mask
and there is a mummified looking corpse-like individual before them.
And he smiles at that, like he knew he was right. Yes. Strange that it carries over even after you're gone and come back.
So he does know, because that was one thing she wasn't quite sure.
Wait, you put the
referencing America.
Wait, you put the mask of death on to try to
So her
confuse
old
him?
sire looked gross and like a dead body.
Right.
Yes.
And she's supposed to be so fucking old,
Right.
that it
Right.
would kind of be
And as
showing.
ancient
she's
Cappadocians had a tendency to start looking like mummified dead bodies after a long time, and she's supposed to be
so
over
fucking
800
old.
years old.
Yeah.
Right. So it's supposed to be like you died and came back to life.
That is,
But he's called her out and
He's
said he
already
knows
called.
you were a ghost or we're gone.
yes, that is basically what he is doing.
Didn't you just say you went to Enoch? Where it's
Yeah.
isn't
Yeah.
Enoch.
Yeah, the land of the dead. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, now
The very first city.
yes,
And
the
it's
first city of
on-
Cain,
yeah.
and technically you can get, supposedly there are vampires that can get there without dying, but he's basically just confirmed, I know you were fucking dead and you're fucking
right.
So you're bullshitting right now.
Yeah.
He knows you're bullshitting with
to a degree.
A degree.
Maybe. To a degree.
Maybe. He doesn't really know how it works.
Meanwhile, back in the car.
Oh, great. Okay. Oh, quick thing. I'm curious. What is Roger looking like in this moment?
Roger's not looking like anything. Roger's a ghost. Like,
I know, but like,
what is he thinking? Like, what is he?
I'm just curious. Like,
you don't know where Roger is. You think he might be behind you. You don't know.
Yeah.
Got it.
You don't have a damn clue. The Nosferatu are
excellent at
this.
Yeah, just forget.
So you look super by yourself.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I'm sure I am fucked
and
beyond belief.
they probably have abilities and things in place to catch him.
Yeah.
And that's probably already been rolled for. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Mm-hmm. And it looks like no alarms are going off.
Yay, go Roger.
So you might take that assumption for what you will.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So.
All right.
So what's happening?
I'm so fucked.
In the car,
so
Erasmus is like, it's been a bit. It's been 10 minutes.
It's been 10 minutes.
They probably haven't even gotten the perky out yet.
They'll call if they need help.
Yes, they will call.
Do you think the Camarilla is going to keep their word?
What?
What do you mean?
What do you mean? What word?
That to let them know that we found it and we helped.
You mean the Nosferatu?
Yeah, the Camarilla. It's that's what they are.
We're Camarilla. She says in kind of a reminding tone.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, we are.
Look, Roger's in there probably gonna get some information too. They're still gonna owe us. And even if this doesn't convince Prince Charity that you're good, which it probably will go a long way towards, where you are making the first steps. We were making progress right here.
He seems to kind of get better at that. Who's that? And coming up the walk are some familiar looking to you, Andre, especially, and to you, Iris, especially, young looking people.
Well, the fucking thin blood.
What?
And they walk up to the apartment.
What?
And go in the door.
The Thin Bloods?
These are the ones that are supposed to have
Have
left.
left town.
Got it.
What the fuck?
I know what they're doing. Okay.
I
think I know what they're doing.
Okay, just stick to the plan still.
But that wasn't part of the plan.
No, it was not. Those are Thin Bloods that we tried to get out of the... You know that guy you sent to Arizona?
You didn't send him to Arizona. Not that you tried.
No,
was he there?
You tried.
Was he one of them?
I did. I
Was
did.
Salt there?
Was Salt one of them?
I did. No.
Okay. Yeah.
I
So
did.
Okay, so you did get him. The other ones did not listen.
Damn. Or they left and were emboldened to come back.
Yeah.
But whatever. This is more important right now. Now that we know that info,
But you
we
told
can come back.
the prince they were gone.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
did.
we thought they were gone.
Oh, God.
We'll figure it out. It's all right. Can she do a permanent? No, if I rouse, then I'll be at 3. No. I need to chill and stick to the plan. No.
Eat. You must be famished.
I'm not. I'm not a dumbass. I ate before I came.
It's a hospitality thing.
Are we back to
is
the
what it
other
is.
scene now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah. Sorry.
She
Should have given a meanwhile.
Okay.
she says a quick prayer in Venetian
Uh-huh.
and takes a bite.
No!
And then you just hear,
God.
you know, and
That doesn't sound like a turkey.
No, it can't. And I hurt my voice doing
She
it.
gobbles it up.
It's screeching, screaming, kicking, thrashing.
Jesus.
Cool.
And
I don't kill it. I take a polite feed.
Okay.
Because I don't need it.
Okay.
But this asshole is not going to let me be until I do this.
Probably.
Yeah.
So.
And you finish. He's like, oh, no, please finish. We need you clear as a bell to discuss many things.
As I am.
Oh,
It would be such poor manners to arrive famished into your domain.
Wonderful. I knew you were your sire's child. You wouldn't come in here without having killed to satiate your hunger. Those vermin out there on the streets. Take it away, Lapis. She has proven herself worthy.
Jesus.
And Lapis, no emotion on her face when she, no emotion at any time, really. That might give her a wrinkle if she did that.
Yeah. Fuck you, Lapis.
puts the lid back on and walks it away. Leave us. And he waves at the two, and the other two creatures he's created, the Slotchka. And they all leave. The door
Ew.
behind them.
So my ass is stuck in here.
Now, much to discuss, you and I.
Yes.
You are here to continue her work, are you not?
Enoch has been destroyed.
And that means you are here. We hold on, but barely, and the call has taken so many of us, and we need leadership. And one is in such a unique position as you, to have lived and died and live again, and to have known the ways of the Sabbat, the legacy of your sire, to lead us to the light, to make this city what it should rightfully be, to take our rightful place as masters and dominion of all around us, to own this city outright, for it to be ours. And soon the rest of America, the world. I don't have ambitions as big as that, but to start again, to have a city owned by the Sabbat. There's so few, if any, left in the world that we know of now. To take that again, surely that must drive something in you. Why are you back? If not for that.
My reasons are beyond your comprehension.
You think me below you, less intelligent than?
It has nothing to do with intelligence. It has everything to do with perspective.
And what is your perspective on these matters?
I'm trying to say something profound without saying jack shit at all. Come on, Vicenta, what is palter your ass here?
What are you guys talking about in the car? I'm going to give you time.
I need time.
I'm
I'm
not
sorry.
talking about shit. I'm too tense. I'm not bringing anything up. I'm worried about the Thin Bloods.
You do get a message on your phone, and it's from a number that looks somewhat familiar.
Can we see our phones?
You feel it vibrate.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you pick it up, it's invisible to everybody but you as well. I think that's how that works.
Okay. That's fair.
And so, like you feel it vibrate, and if you want to look at it, you can.
I'll try.
Yeah. You can't read it, and it's all garbled, but if you handed it back to her, she might be able to.
Read this for me, please.
And it just says, "What the fuck is going on?
What the
Who
fuck
are they?"
is going on? Who are they?
From Roger, probably.
No, from Ig.
Yeah.
He's
Ig.
It's,
watching.
yeah.
I'm gonna. Can I type back Thin Bloods? Explain later.
Yeah.
Don't worry. Stick to the plan.
Stick to the plan.
Okay.
Yeah, stick to the plan.
Stick to the plan. And then this emoji, the
Okay.
sign. And then she signs it Iris.
And
Like
he
a
just
dash
writes
and an
back
iris.
K.
All right. Wish there was a gargoyle emoji.
K
Is there one?
with
I don't
the
know.
with the red mean face with like the censor bar on its
Yeah. So back inside. Have you had time to think?
A little bit. Because I have obtained a perspective that even my sire was not able to obtain.
I would love to hear about it. If you're not prepared to talk, that is fine. I have a gift for you. I was asked, well, not really asked. I believe they were for you. They were written to you and sealed and looked like they weren't supposed to be open. But when everyone thought you dead, of course, if they were given to me, they were mine and I can look at them if I choose to. Would you not agree?
She didn't have her mask back on yet. Yeah. And you see those on his left of these very brow bone just lift as high as it can. Like, I'm not going to be rude because this is your house, but I'm not happy.
I'm kidding. Okay. Out of respect, I left them closed. Just wanted to see your reaction. Journals were allowed. I was allowed to read. They were given to me, but there was a box with a letter inside. Locked, sealed, only to be given to you, and you shall have it from your side. And you shall have the information therein. Should your loyalties be proven true to the Sabbat. You see, I know that one stands in the corner there.
What?
Watching, observing, don't
creep,
you, Roger?
Some creep followed me? What?
Oh, he knows his name, too.
Yeah.
You and Avery thought you were so slick and could finally get us over. I know how you found this place. So, Clan Hecata is supposed to be neutral, and yet here you are with a liaison of the Camarilla.
I've never met this man in my life.
I mean, I could probably lie and get away with it, but
I don't know. He knows.
So kill him now.
Oh,
prove your loyalty to the Sabbat, and we shall proceed with what we shall discuss.
Okay.
No.
She gives a quiet little chuckle. And this is going to be an attempt at intimidation.
Okay.
Because whether this motherfucker realizes it or not, I am over 800 years old, and I am the child of Ella Messina.
Right.
Time to throw your weight around.
And yes. And she... Is there anything left on the table or anything?
There's all kinds of stuff, you know, like utensils, you know, very fine cutlery. It's actually not made of people, but, you know.
Good. She takes it and she just kind of chuckles, and I mean, she throws it with all of her force and might, and she goes, "Listen here, you little shit. I was commanding the spirits of the beyond when your great grandfather was still in a nutsack. Don't you dare question me, my loyalty, or my ability. I am the child of Ella Messina Giovanni. I have beaten death itself, and if you think that you can defeat me, you will be sorely mistaken with the results."
Manipulation plus intimidation.
Okay.
I hope it works.
I do too.
We are in initiative at this point.
Okay.
It is not a physical battle.
No, it's social.
Mind battle.
Yep.
Hang on.
It's a rap battle, actually.
It's a yo mama fight.
My name is Vicenta, and I'm here to say I'm back from oblivion to ruin your day.
That's right. 4, 5, 6.
Okay.
Nice.
Because I got a crit.
All right.
And it was not a messy crit.
Oh, good. He would have been...
I mean, he may still beat the shit out of me.
No, he kind of takes a step back.
Ooh.
So you got 6 successes?
Yes.
All right. And he's like, "I meant no disrespect, but yet you are here with a Camarilla representative, are you not? How do you explain that?"
"Because this is part of my plan, and by you outing it, You fucking fool!
And your plan is what?
My plan is to undermine them. You stupid little shit.
Well, he certainly can't leave with knowing that, can he? All right. You give me intimidate, the same roll you rolled before. I'm going to make another roll.
Okay. Uh-oh. I gotta, hang on. Oh my god, I gotta get that book back so bad. I only got 2.
2?
Yeah.
Okay. 4, 5, 6.
He's gonna beat the shit.
You're going to take 4 damage to your willpower.
I can't. I don't have that much.
Okay.
Oh god, what does that mean?
It means you take 4 damage. You take all the damage you can.
Okay.
And you have just broken down crying at, because you don't have an answer at that point.
Oh shit.
And he just kind of smirks and he goes, such a shame that Clan Hikata would fall so low to serve the Camarilla. I suppose you'll never know what's in those books, shall you? At about that time, several things happen at once.
Oh god.
Beep, beep, beep on the...
Beep, beep, beep on the walkie. It's pretty much as soon as Roger was out.
I send Ig the running emoji.
Beep, beep, beep on Erasmus's end. And then a different sounding beep. And the building and everything kind of goes sideways.
Does it blow up?
The front of the building explodes as a big crater.
What the fuck?
Erasmus.
Damn it.
Erasmus did it.
It's entirely chaos at this point.
You fucking asshole.
He's like, go! Get in there! Now!
How do I get in that?
I'm getting out of the car. I'm running. Is the front of the thing's blown up, right?
Yeah, the front of the door is blown off.
Okay.
I'm jumping on Erasmus's back.
Okay. And doing what? Fighting him?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just mad. I'm not like trying to subdue him. I'm just trying. Like my anger.
I'm yelling.
Knows no bounds.
Ig.
Yeah.
Yelling at him.
Yeah.
And then, honestly, I want to leap onto the rooftop.
Okay. Yeah. So make your roll for that.
We've already fucked the masquerade. Fuck the masquerade!
The thing just blew up.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
That's why I'm fucking strangling
and
Erasmus.
so you are just in a rage at this point, and you're irrationally angry, and right now you are in a fury frenzy.
I would agree
because you didn't have an answer. This has all gone south. Everything's gone wrong.
Well, and I mean,
fucking blew up,
and it's just this. I am 800 years old. I should be way more powerful than I am.
Yeah, it'll be your card.
I can't do anything.
Soaring leap.
I'm stuck.
Prowess. Soaring leap is passive.
Yes.
El Messina fucked me
I need
over, whether she meant to or not.
No.
Yeah. All of this
soaring leap just happens.
Okay.
So what does it say you roll when you do that? You just add your dots to what you do?
It says you jump a number of meters equal to 3 times your potence level vertically and 500
What's your potence level? How many dots do you have in potence?
2.
2? Yeah. So it'd be 3 times 2.
It may not work.
15
meters.
Yeah.
Which is 40, 50 feet in the air. Plenty of distance to get to the top of the roof.
Right.
And you do so.
Well, hold on. What I want to do, I want to use my prowess, and once I activate it, it's for a whole scene.
Yes.
So that's a rouse check, I think.
Okay.
It says it costs, and then it's got a blood thing.
Mm-hmm.
So I got a onk.
Okay.
Okay. So prowess has gone off.
Mm-hmm.
I want to grab Ig with me.
Hold on, Spider Monkey.
Jump to the rooftop. So I have the strength with him.
That will be strength plus athletics.
He's a big dude.
Because he is a big dude.
It's fine.
It's possible to happen.
He's not huge. He's just dense.
Yeah.
Strength plus
he's
athletics.
Made of stone.
Yes.
His innards are. Possess that poor little boy. That's what it sounds like.
I add 2 potence dice
correct.
too.
Yep.
Oh damn. Oh, dice.
1, 2, 3, 4. This one's no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5? Yes.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, you do it. Barely. You land with kind of a thud at the edge, but yeah, you do.
Yeah.
And he's like, fucking A. And, he pulls the plunger back on the AR and, he's like, let's go.
Yeah.
And, there's a rooftop access. Looks like like maybe a fire escape type thing to get out to the roof. And, if you're on the top floor. And I'm going to have him make the check real quick.
So I can stand behind him and take shots.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Okay. He kicks the door. It's not budging, and it kind of goes as he does that. He's like, "Can you give me a hand?"
I can do it.
Yeah. So you give me strength plus athletics, or strength. Yeah, strength plus athletics again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay.
7, 8, 9.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah. I mean, he may have loosened it up, but you just boom, one kick, and it flies open. Meanwhile, on the ground,
this is what I'm built for.
give me strength plus brawl.
Me?
Yes.
Okay.
Because you're trying to grapple him.
I do not.
How many dice did you roll?
2.
Well, you're kind of grabbing him, and he's kind of like, he can't really move either.
It's
It's just, yeah, it is. It really is. It's kind of like.
Well, she's.
And then now you start to realize Erasmus's weaknesses.
I just realized I got a +2 to my intimidation rolls because of my Mask of Death.
That's fine. You wouldn't have beat what he did.
I sure probably wouldn't have.
No.
I need to write that down.
Yeah. But yeah, you would not have with as low as you rolled. So, he's just like, stop. We've got to go in there.
No, she's too pissed. She's screaming, "You fucked it up. You lied. You lied. You fucked it up.
We have to save them. That was only to save them.
You ruined it." She's screaming at him.
They ruined it. They all ruined it. They've ruined it for years in this city, and you don't know what it was like. You don't know the pain that I went through. You don't know the suffering, and the suffering that they caused to hundreds of people that are probably still alive but barely in that building.
You're making me suffer now. Just go. Go in there. I don't care if you die.
I know you don't. I care if you do, and I don't want you in there. So leave.
She turned around. She's looking for the car. I hope it's visible.
The car is visible. The car is visible at this point.
Yeah, but
Erasmus with that though.
I have the key.
Erasmus with that is gone.
Fine, I don't care.
Into the vehicle.
Fucking
disappears.
die.
Oh, he disappears.
Fucking die.
Okay.
All right. Inside the building. Initiative's pretty easy in all this stuff. It's players act first, then NPCs. So what are you doing?
Mask of Death can be ended instantaneously, so
Okay.
it does, because I don't want the dex penalty. And I guess, am I frenzying right now?
Yes.
What are you doing?
You spend a willpower.
I can't.
Yeah, she's out.
Yeah. So you do. So right now, because you're angry, you want to attack the source of that has made you angry.
Am I just attacking with hands, or am I going to try to get to one of my weapons? And
it's whatever you can do quickest, because your beast is welling up and controlling you. So, but you do have to attack him. It's whatever works.
I mean, I'm probably not putting the blade on a.
You're just taking it out and holding it.
Yes.
All right. With bloodied hand, you hold it. Well, it would be bloody. If you bled like a normal person.
Yeah.
Yeah, you hold it and you lunge for him.
And just melee, dex melee? Okay.
And it'll be versus his same.
3 successes.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4.
And Roger's not going to help me out at fucking all because he thinks I'm against the cam.
He, just parries it like it's nothing, and just laughs at you. And he's like, foolish whelp. You think you can come in here?
Really going to call me a fucking whelp?
Yeah. He's just like, you are not anything that you claim you are.
There's like no respect whatsoever for Giovanni or you.
So you have to understand
like
the Sabbat is a constant pissing match.
Yeah, it is.
You know, and so vying, and especially Zamiche, you know, and just
I just mean it's like every time
he's just like, you're nothing like your sire. Your sire was magnanimous and shone gold in a city of dreariness.
And she's fucking dead, and I'm still here.
Hell yeah!
All right, he will swing back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5
Not
superficial.
For long. That's superficial.
You're gonna roll your same attack, which you just rolled. Your dex plus melee or whatever you rolled. Roll that again, and however many successes you get will negate some of his.
Okay. Because that's not good. I got a crit, so 5 successes.
So you negate his damage.
Oh, yeah.
So, you know, like, you're swinging it. Yeah.
Relax.
Well, no, basically, you know, he swings. So what happens is, you swing in this and he's mocking you, but you, like, you know, like hit him with the flat of the blade, his hand, you know, as he's coming back for you. Meanwhile, what is Iris doing?
I want to do Unseen Passage so I can sneak in.
Okay.
I gotta help.
Okay.
Not that I can do a shitload, but I'm gonna go in.
Okay. Go ahead and roll for it.
It says cost a blood, and
yes, it's a rouse check.
Uh-oh.
You do get hungrier.
Okay. And then, it says I only roll if I'm being actively...
Yes. Okay.
So it just goes off. But I do have to roll if someone's using Auspex to get past.
Right. So, as you're coming in, now make your roll.
I'm being actively... Which
Yes.
roll? Auspex or just regular?
The Auspex.
Okay. That doesn't look good.
It's not.
Okay.
Because as you come in, there's this smiling lady in a bellboy hat.
I thought it blew up.
It did. Her face is badly burned,
Oh.
and she's standing up drearily and starts to look around, but then looks right at you and just goes
Oh, fuck
like
no,
like the pod people sound.
That scared me so bad as a kid.
And she makes that noise.
Oh, Christ.
But because that's a bestial failure, you are like,
Great.
bitch, shut up. You're going to die. 'Cause
Yeah!
You cannot stand. And you lunge.
Hell yeah.
So give me Dex.
I can't do anything to her. It's going to be another slap fight.
Give me Dex plus Brawl. Look at her.
How do I do willpower again?
You,
just, if you don't like your roll, you're going to re-roll up to 3 non-hunger dice.
which isn't not going to help you right now, but you got 2 successes.
You still got a success more than she did. So you lunge at her,
Yeah, she
and
sucks.
you are on
Yeah.
her neck and biting.
Yeah.
And, you know, she is just, just making that sound. Just, mixed
wanna
between
take
that
out her
and human
vocal
noises.
cords.
That's what you're going for.
Cool.
Gulpy gulp gulp.
Gobble gobble. My own perky.
Yes.
And, you know, she's trying to get you off her neck. And, you know, you're latched on, you know, at this point. All right. You've just burst into a house of horrors as you make your way down these access stairs.
Yeah. I'm trying not to focus so much on the House of Horrors as much as like trying to figure out where she's at.
Right.
Can they hear us?
You can definitely hear
Yeah.
her screaming at the top of her
Then
lungs.
I'm going towards
Meanwhile, as you come down, you see these two confused looking figures, you know, like just very disoriented, looking around. You know, one is slender and dog-like, you know, legs, you know, on the front. The other looks like a can of meat. At the end of the hall, on the opposite end from where you are, because you're closest to that door now, you've come down the exit door, are another group of people that you can kind of make up silhouettes in the distance. It's starting to get a little smoky in here, a little bit, because you keep in mind only moments have gone by at this point.
Right.
Building isn't full fire right now, you know, and this explosion looks like it was deliberately designed not just to be more force than fire.
Well, thanks for that, Erasmus.
And so, but smoke alarms and things are going off. It's chaos in here. Yeah. And you can kind of hear, like the two of them pointing. And the others at the end of the hall are just like looking confused and looking around. They're very disoriented. Like they're not in an equation right now so much, just like they're shocked, by all this. Obviously they're green. You've dealt with them.
Right.
They're in over their heads in a lot of ways.
This is the Thin Bloods are like...
The Thin Bloods are at the end of the hall.
And they're free.
The two that you should be worried about are immediately in front of you. And
like immediately, like within punching distance? Or?
Within probably 20 feet.
Okay.
So enough that you could shoot at them if you wanted to.
Can I shadow cloak?
Possibly, but yeah, and you've already come down. You've already come down the stairs.
I want a Arms of Ahriman.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So you can do that.
Yeah.
And while you're doing that, Ig is going to be shooting at them.
Okay.
Shooting at the big guy because he's a bigger target. He will have a slight penalty, needing one more success because of the smokiness and the chaos going on. Go ahead and make your check to do that.
Okay.
If you need a reference, it's in this book. I will show it to you. I'm actually going to just let you hold on to this because that's probably going to help you wake more than it is me right now.
Okay.
Let me get to the page. Excuse me, everyone.
I need to just bring my copy and leave up here.
It's all right. It's all right. There you go. He needs it more than I do right now, so it's all good.
Somebody remind me when it's my turn again to see if I see that fetter.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to try to summon some damn help.
Ooh.
It cost a rouse check.
Uh-huh.
So I would roll for a rouse check. I got it.
Okay.
And now it's wits plus oblivion.
Okay.
So 2. 4.
4 successes?
Yes.
All right. And what does it say that you get for 4 successes?
Okay. Where does it...
It'll tell you the...
A vampire can do nothing except control the arms while the power is active. They can be used to perform simple actions, such as opening doors, pulling levers, and nothing as advanced as typing, controlling vehicles, arms. It doesn't say anything about how many successes.
Okay.
The arms have 3 levels and use their owner's wits plus oblivion to avoid and endure attacks as 2-dimensional shadows. They can only be harmed by bright light, such as from powerful torch or daylight. The wits and oblivion roll of tendrils attempt to snake into the dark corners of the room, overpowering light, taking a health level of damage, but continuing the assault as the shadow tendrils. Yeah, I don't see anything here about.
It doesn't tell you the amount you get.
The amount of arms.
Yeah.
Using these, the user takes 1 turn and pays the cost summoning the shadow appendages. It doesn't say how many.
We're gonna say you get 4.
Okay.
Because of number of successes. We'll just make it fast.
Great.
All right. So you've summoned these 4 arms.
Yes.
They come out of the shadows around, and start to snake their way towards 2, going for the slender one, 2 going for the other guy. That is your turn, but you can use them next turn.
Great.
Sweet.
To attack.
Get in front of me, 'cause I don't.
All right. He does step up.
Shield me, brother.
All right, he gets 2, and then look. All right. Where did it go? There it is. Okay. So shooting the big guy. Okay. 1. Okay. So he does hit. Only 1 success over. Okay. Extra 3 damage, so he'll take 4 from the shot. This game is very deadly. Or actually, no, he shot the normal looking dude. The normal looking dude, after being hit, and starts to scream like that, and his mouth grows wider and wider, and the teeth grow sharper and sharper. until it looks almost comical how wide and sharp the teeth are in his mouth.
God, I'm glad he can soak a lot of damage.
The other one, her arms droop and they become mantis-like and fold in on themselves, and you can hear bone cracking and stuff like that. And the fingernails grow together long and into one scything appendage. And that is their turn. All right. So,
Okay.
back to you.
Get the book. Get the fetter.
Is my fetter there?
Yes, it is.
Is it in that room?
It's at that shelf he pointed at,
Okay.
along with,
Yeah, aren't
6
you
other
still
books that he
fighting
kept
him?
gesturing to.
Okay.
But you are still fighting him.
I mean, if I go for it to use that to fight him, does that count in the frenzy? Or is it just...
No, it's this. I mean, you want him dead. You're
Yeah.
still in frenzy. It's
Yeah.
a scene.
Well. Can you use your powers in a frenzy? Or no?
Yeah, it's just to hurt them though.
Okay, because if I use Aura of Decay, like to maybe try to collapse something down in on us, I don't know, fucking know.
Sure.
It's non-organic material is what it works on, and it's covered with organic material, so I don't know if it'll fucking do anything.
Well, the structure of the building still is, and this bookshelf is made of wood.
And so are my books. Maybe I don't. It's not gonna hurt him personally. I'm just gonna stab him.
Okay.
Just
swing.
Yeah,
all right.
That's all I got.
Okay, Monica, what are you going to be doing when
I'm
your turn rolls?
tearing that bitch's throat out.
Why don't you go ahead and roll for that? Why don't
What
you
do I roll?
Your strength.
Strength with brawl again.
Actually, yeah, strength plus brawl. Yeah.
I go to school.
You got a bestial failure. So.
Oh fuck.
You.
Goodbye, everyone.
She pushes you off. You're going to fail upwards because I can only think of one result for this. But you clench down and tear a chunk out of her throat, and blood just goes spraying everywhere. She runs out of the hole, screaming into the street.
Uh-oh.
Because you fall and she's pushed you off.
I thought I got her vocal cords.
No, you won the contested roll, but you ripped out the side of her neck.
God damn it.
And she's bleeding out profusely, screaming into the streets, and the siren sound, and she falls down dead, or dying on the ground with this umbilical cord hanging from her,
Can you pull her back in?
Second Inquisition's totally going to show up now.
You have a bestial failure. You're not even concerned about it.
I just move on?
You had the one that has wronged you is dead, and offended you. So your beast knows better than to go out there, but it's like, kill some more. Take it out on, what Casey's done. Take it out on everyone else.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna go upstairs.
All right. So you start making your way upstairs. You go to the elevator. The elevator is out of order.
Figured.
Because of, this, but there are stairs leading up.
I go
like a door that you can go up and access, to go to the third floor. So you start to make your way up, and we'll get to that in a moment. Meanwhile, back to you. The arms are going, so now you're controlling them, so you can have them do things.
So what I want to do is I'm going to split the arms and try to grab both of the people there so that Ig can take shots at them.
Okay.
So here's one success from one success on the other.
Okay, one and one.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see here.
And then it's a constructed victim may roll resolve plus composure.
Okay.
To achieve more success than the attacker simply pass through the tendrils to incur no harm.
Okay. So
because it's a magic. It's magical means so it takes an act of will.
So the agile looking one gets out of the way. And these are not vampires, I should clarify. These are the Slotchka, that you're fighting. You don't know where those other two have run off to.
Right.
You don't either. They were dismissed, The other one, however, does get hit.
Okay.
The big beefy one does get caught. So, he's struggling against it. The other one has kind of bounded out of the way.
Right.
So, yeah, and I misspoke earlier. I said it looked like the normal guy. But no, that's right. So, no, they wouldn't have done the creepy, crazy stuff. They would have started to moliate a little bit and move, but not to the level that I described. I'm sorry. We'll have to retcon. Sorry.
Gotcha.
They've just gotten creepier. You know, It's like what they were hiding came to the fore type thing. Yeah, you've grabbed the one, and now Ig is going to shoot. That's cocked. All right, so that's good. A crit. So 4 successes versus big meaty guy. So yeah, he shoots the meaty guy. Let's see here. Oh, sorry. 2, 4. Meaty guy gets hit for 4. He's doing his dex plus athletics. He got 3 successes, so 1. He'll take another 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's just, these shots are ripping through the guy, but he's still coming, and he's determined.
But he's held.
But he's held, and he's trying to get away.
Yeah.
He'll, for his action, will try to break free.
Right.
He'll do that roll again, and you got only 1 success that he's going against, but you do get still to roll for the arms this time. So roll your arms again to hold him.
Can I use both?
No,
Can I split them?
Yeah, you use both. Yeah, keep them together. All just make one pull.
Okay. 1.
Yeah, he manages to break free, but that's his turn.
Got it.
So and they can attempt it again. It's not. I mean, he just manages to get away to try to get to
Right.
and move up. He's moved closer, but the tentacles can still move and grasp and
Got it.
stuff. All right, D.
Can I hit him? Like hit him with the tentacles?
Yeah, they can damage.
I want to damage.
Yeah.
Damage.
Nothing.
Yeah, but no, I mean that's a good idea. You definitely slowed him down. All right.
Nothing.
Okay, nothing. All right, so he definitely dodges that. No roll necessary. Now you roll your dex plus athletics.
Okay. I got a bestial failure.
Okay, so you'll take 2 damaged.
Okay.
As he rakes these, bony claws across your skin, and it's just like, you could have had everything. Why are you doing this? You're just a betrayer. A betrayer.
Next
At
time.
that point, you hear Roger go, shut the fuck up. And, black, and he starts to shoot back.
Next time he comes near my mouth, I am going to bite him.
Okay.
Just FYI. Because I forgot. My bite hurts.
3, 4, 5, 2, 3,
Oh, damn.
4. 1, 2, 3.
Roger just takes care of it.
No,
Yeah,
he's not
it's kinda
taking care of it,
doing
but it is hurting. 1, 2. That's 2. 3, 4, 5. 5 damage. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, he reels as he gets shot in the shoulder, and just screams and it's just like bastard. And Roger's visible now. He's like, help, get out here. And at that you hear this help get in here from the door immediately to up and to your right, and the Slochka, you don't know what they are, but monsters are looking and looking confused at what to do. Kind of debating. The slender one, which I didn't roll for earlier, does try to take a lunge at Ig. So she's gonna roll. Wow, she only rolled 2 successes. Ig rolls 3, so he manages to get out of the way as she's slicing. All right, Monica, what are you doing?
Going up the stairs, looking for something to get my teeth into.
Okay.
There's gonna be some thin blood up there.
Yeah, you do make your way up, and you see these confused-looking people like, "Let's get out of here!" And they're starting to run down the stairs. You are invisible at this point still. No, you're not.
No,
you didn't redo it. And you
am I still like?
Oh, it's
in
that
a
crazy bitch from the
frenzy?
Methadone clinic again.
No, you kind of calmed down a bit at this point.
I will say, would you mind pulling that lady back in by her umbilical cord?
What? It's you.
Yeah, you little shits. Do as I say.
fuck are you doing?
She slaps one in the face. Do it!
All right, give me intimidation. Manipulation plus intimidation.
Can I do a willpower reroll?
You can
You
reroll
reroll the black one.
Okay. There we go.
All right, you got 2. You win ties. So they're kind of what? Like
Slaps him with my blood-covered
yeah,
hand.
and they're like, "You're
from the
Sabat."
spray. No, asshole.
Think about what you're saying right now.
Yeah, think about it.
Okay, what?
I'm not saying lie. You can say that if you want to, but think about it for a minute. Where are you? And
she would just say, go!
Okay.
And like
All right.
shove him towards the thing like she's
Don't
too
ask
impatient.
questions.
All right,
I told you to do it.
They look
Yes.
scared and confused,
Yeah.
and start to, make their way nervously.
Cool, maybe they'll get
down.
arrested or something.
They
Yeah.
were really working for the Sabat.
Yeah.
Dumb motherfuckers. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'll let you let them leave. Next time you can kill them.
They look like they
I
are
wanted
still
to kill
working
him.
for the Sabat.
Yeah.
Alive,
Yeah.
which I didn't want.
Yeah, I know.
I
I
want
know.
him dead.
I know. You're right. Just kill them next
And
time.
yeah, they make their way downstairs, and you're going back up, Monica, still?
Yes.
All right, you'll be there next turn. All right. You can, from the floor below you, start to hear some people running up the stairwell.
What's Casey doing?
You don't know.
Okay.
He's invisible.
Just making sure you didn't forget about him.
Yeah. No, I have not.
Okay, cool.
That motherfucker's probably planting a bomb. He's probably
Okay.
gonna blow the whole
God,
building
seriously.
Actually, what I want to do then is I want to use my arms to open the door behind them, and then get rid of them and start running full speed.
Open the door. What do you mean?
You can use the arms.
Yes.
To open. They're guarding a door, are they not?
They're looking like they're wanting to go towards the door. Yes. Yes. Like, because there was a shout from that door.
Well, then actually, maybe I'm going to use them to. I'm going to use them to hold
And
the
keep
door
them-
to keep them.
from going in.
Yes.
Okay. So, like, seal the door shut with the arms.
Yeah.
Okay.
The
yeah.
door or the people?
He's blocking the doorway with the arms.
Oh,
Because
okay.
they're trying. He's telling them to go
Oh,
in.
okay.
Yeah, so
Oh,
the
oh, oh,
shadows
gotcha,
move
gotcha.
over and, block this door.
Yeah.
They'll make an opposed check to try to get through them, but they have to beat all 4
Right.
when they do it. And you can do a whole pool if you want as one to make it faster.
Okay.
So, and that's what they're doing, because their master has called, and they're trying to get in. You see the door shut and it looks all meaty and gross, but, they're definitely pushing against that door.
Okay.
At that point,
I wish I could move right now.
Yeah.
I wish I could run with it.
yeah, I know that's
the
it used to
thing.
be able to.
Yeah.
That's what sucks now about them. They really nerfed that,
They
but they're
did.
still very good. You're definitely slowing things down.
Yeah.
And at that, and Andre takes, not Andre, you,
Ig.
not you, Ig takes another shot at one of them as he's trying to get past. That's 2 to 3 and misses. But at that point, you see Casey appear right next to them.
Mm-hmm.
And he's just got this dead look in his eyes, just blank, expressionless, like he's gone into a mode, like detached himself from the situation. Okay. Let me check something real quick. All right. Let me look at something. Sorry, guys.
Oh, it's okay.
All right. All right. He looks at them both and he says, "Go to the basement. Stay there." And they both just kind of, and you see him walk off.
Okay.
Ooh, boy.
He just nods at you. It's like, they're in there?
Yeah.
Can we get in?
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna help them.
Okay. I guess I don't know. It doesn't fucking matter. All hell's broken loose. I don't know.
Yeah, you don't
I don't
know
even know
what's-
I fucking asked that.
You just heard Vicenta screaming, and you don't know
All
what's
right.
going on.
Meanwhile,
So,
screaming Vicente.
Yeah, tendrils go down. I'm hauling ass and gonna bust the door open.
Okay.
She bites at him.
Okay. That'll be a -2 to your dice pool.
Okay, I don't know. What do I roll?
It's Dex plus, Dex plus Brawl.
Okay, so I just got one dice.
Okay.
And I get a success.
All right. He dodges it easily.
Okay.
He comes for you. I roll the same thing.
I don't know.
All right. He slaps the shit out of you. It'll be 4 damage.
Jesus.
I don't have that many. What do I do?
It's superficial.
Okay.
So you'll mark all the way to the end.
Uh-huh.
And then you will mark an X in the other box there.
Okay.
And you're not out because you're a vampire.
Uh-huh.
But on your next turn, you can do a use your blood potency to heal a certain number of superficial.
I should have been doing a blood surge to some of these fucking rolls.
You can do it reflexive. If you want to do some retroactively, it's fine. But it's too late now.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah.
But your blood potency is 1.
Yeah, I could have got 2 dice.
Yeah, you'll get 2 dice and heal a point of superficial if you do one.
Yeah. But I mean, like, I could have done that to, like, freaking some of my. Okay.
He's looking at the door. Roger shoots again. Does not hit this time. He manages to move out of the way as he's hitting you and sees, Roger's shooting. Roger looks at the door as well, and just yells, "In here! In here!"
Door's busting open.
Yeah. All right. So, you.
Me.
Mm-hmm.
What do I see?
You're up on the 3rd floor. You see them at the end of the hall.
Cool.
You see Erasmus standing, on the opposite side of them, motioning at the door.
Okay.
And you see the 2 of them looking like they're going towards the door.
We'll also go towards the door.
Okay. So you do as well. And we're back to you. Ig is helping you kick the door. So if you want
if he needs to.
If he needs to, you can do it too.
Yeah. Kit door.
Yeah.
I mean, this is like more of, not necessarily as much of a kick as a running shoulder charge.
Okay, strength plus athletics.
Okay, strength 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 2.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Good. 4.
Okay. So you got 4 successes. He got 3. So you hit it, or he kicks it, and you kind of see it's kind of peels back like an opening wound, and then you kick it the rest of the way, and it just flies, open.
Yeah.
And you see her with a sickle in her hand, a crazed look in her eyes, just the blade of it, cutting into her hand, and she's just swinging it at him, and he's dodging out of the way, almost taunting her. He looks worried because Roger's in the back, aiming at him, and he just hisses, and looks like he's going to try to lunge past you on his turn.
Lunge past who?
The 2 of you in the door, to get away, to get out,
Okay.
like get past you now that the door's flown open. He knows he's outnumbered. It's like he realizes it and is getting panicked at this point. It's gone from arrogant confidence to panic. All right.
I'm yelling, grapple him.
All right. At this point, you hear the door burst open from below. Or the door, the footsteps, and the 2 from earlier, the really porcelain skinned one, and the normal looking.
The basement guys that he told
no,
to go to the basement.
No, these are the
2 more
vampires.
kindred.
Yeah, these are actual Zamiche.
Okay.
They've appeared and look pissed, and shocked at what's going on.
Okay.
And Erasmus is just like, kill them all, All right.
Mm-hmm.
You said grapple him. What are you all doing at this point?
She's yelling to grapple him because she's still going towards him because she's still frenzied.
I know.
She's going to try to bite him, and if they're holding him, then she can feed and heal.
Okay, well, go ahead and try to... You're trying to bite him again, so it'll be a -2.
Okay. I'm going to do a blood surge.
Okay. You get 2 dice.
Yeah.
Did you roll your rouse check?
I just marked a hunger. Honestly.
Oh, no. You roll a rouse check. You're fine.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
So... And it was strength plus brawl?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so strength. Okay, yeah. I have 3 successes.
Okay. He has 3 as well. You win ties.
Mm-hmm.
So you manage to just... You bite, but you only do a point of superficial. You don't have a hold of him.
He has to check for fear frenzy.
Okay.
He has a difficulty, I think, of 3.
Okay. I'm looking.
Okay.
It's fine. It's willpower. Okay. All right. He is okay. All right. So, he, is pissed and, is just pushing you away at this point, and running for the door. So I'm going to roll that to see if he pushes you away. I don't think you need to roll. There's no way you have enough dice to beat what he just did.
Even with a critical?
I rolled a crit.
Oh.
And
really
nearly
can't.
onks on all.
Really
Yeah.
can't. Nope.
So he
Nope.
pushes you out of the way and he's running for the door, trying to get past you guys. You can give me the strength plus athletics check.
Can I take a swing at him?
Yes, on your turn, yes.
Oh,
but
right
this is just to
now-
see if he's managing to get past you.
Oh, strength. Okay.
Yeah.
Strength.
And he is, yeah. So that,
Athletics. 1, 2, 3, 4 strength. 3 athletics. Bonus 2.
okay.
One, and then this.
All right. If you want to spend a willpower and
I
reroll
would-
the other ones.
All the other ones?
No, the ones that didn't miss except the red one.
Yeah.
The ones that didn't.
So it'd be three dice.
So I'd roll 3 more.
Re-roll 3 black dice if you
Reroll
spend a
3 black
willpower.
dice.
Okay.
I'm telling you to do it so you
Yeah.
can block
yeah,
it.
yeah.
And you do, barely. But,
Okay.
he tries to get by you and you just, yeah, you kind of hit him with the butt of your pistol, and he just, and he's just like, damn you all, damn you. And the others, are coming up at this point. And they look ready to lunge. At that, it's Casey's turn as well. Roger's going to shoot one more time when he pushes away from you and he's clear.
Mm-hmm.
He shoots 3 successes, 3 successes. So he does win the tie. The acting player wins ties, so he'll do another 3 damage to him. So he's badly hurt. And, he's, got holes in him right now. He's cut. Casey sees the other 2 coming, and he's like, in the fucking basement! And, barks the order at him. He will spend a willpower. One, two, 3, 4, 5. The big one starts to go. The porcelain dolled one just is like, fuck you, old man. You're powerless over me. And she, her porcelain face starts to crack and fall away. And underneath is just spine teeth. You start to see them,
Gross, Lapis.
Yeah. All right. So, now I believe it's whose turn?
Me.
You you see this. The other one is just like walking past you, like, excuse me. You know, like,
guess I'll grapple Lapis from behind.
Okay.
I mean,
now, do you have any dominate powers as well?
I do, but nowhere near him. All I have is one. Yeah, I have compel. That's it.
You mean you could use it?
You could try it. You might be better. It might be better than physical because
that's true. Might as well play my quote unquote strengths.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll try and compel it.
Okay.
Plus dominant.
What is it resisted by?
Intelligence plus resolve.
Yep.
Oh, is that good? That looks pretty good.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
3 successes. She got 3 as well, but you win ties. And you're like, go. You know, like that. And her face, cracking and peeling away, just looking confused, walks down to the basement too.
I hope they don't let that thing out.
You heard
though.
him. Go.
I just said go wait in the basement.
That's what he said. Go wait.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
So I mean, they just have to go stand there.
Yeah. At this point, Metatron is, just like he's pleading. He's like, you don't understand. There's so much information and power, and I can give it to you. It's here. All you have to do is just. You don't want to lose this. This is the opportunity of your life. Everything you've been looking for, your answers, everything you want to know is here.
The fuck do I need you for? I got the books.
I bite him.
Okay.
Because I need to heal. I'm gonna need some blood.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna have to do a thing again because I'm. Okay, hang on.
It lasts for the scene. You
does it?
Do it, yeah.
Oh, okay. So
it heals a point of superficial as well.
Oh. Okay. So I have one stripy thing down.
Yep.
Okay. Because I'm trying to.
Now you can do it again. But actually, no. You do the surge again.
Okay.
And it'll heal you and.
Okay. Okay.
You do get hungrier, but you do mend, and you do get the extra dice.
Okay. And then it is just strength and brawl. Okay.
And he's at a 2 dice penalty because he's hurting.
I got 1 success.
To his none.
Okay.
All right. So you manage to do another point of damage that will turn into lethal.
Okay. All right. Does he break free, or is
he will try to on his turn.
Okay.
But yeah, you're just kind of biting at him. Wrestling, it's more like you're biting at him and don't have him latched. You know what I mean?
So I'm not drinking anything yet.
No.
Okay. Because that's what she's going for.
Yeah. All right. Meanwhile, Adam.
Who is there to fight?
You see the one guy who's getting bit by her right now, and shot at by Roger. And,
so there's like nothing I can really do.
I mean, you could hold him.
You can hold him or shoot at him.
Trying to get away.
Well, then I'm going. I want to. Then I want to hold him, but I want to brawl him. I want to deck him in the face.
Go ahead. Yeah.
Okay. I mean, she's biting him.
Strength plus brawl.
Okay, great.
You can do whatever you want, man.
1, if it's a dead body, I'll still just finish off with coated dust.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I mean, you're probably gonna kill
prowess.
Jesus.
Yep.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One with a star, another one with 2 with a star, 2 stars, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So that's 8.
8.
Jesus.
To his 3. So that's 5 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yes, sir. You do punch. You punch right through his chest cavity, grabbing his heart, ripping it out, and showing it to him before he turns to dust.
Oh my god!
I am a fucking god.
She was like, I was eating. Excuse you.
Actually, okay, here's the deal. He's dead. He's proclaiming himself to be God. That's all good.
She's like, where's my book?
I'm grabbing my books.
You can hear sirens in the far distance.
I am grabbing my books And then as we're leaving, because I'm assuming we're getting out, can I see if there was a call?
There absolutely was not.
Okay.
I'm not even going to have you roll for it.
Okay, great. Just want to make sure.
Nope. Absolutely not.
Okay. So I'm grabbing I'm just shoving books in boxes.
From the general shelf he showed you?
I know which one's my fetter, right?
Right, yeah.
That one goes first. And
I'll help her carry books if there's too many.
Okay.
And then how is that box there
Yes.
on that shelf? I grab the box.
Yeah. Okay. And then you can hear the sirens getting closer.
Okay, we gotta
We
go.
have to go.
Okay, let's go.
And Roger's gone.
You can keep this in a doggy
And
bag.
Erasmus is like, come here, everyone.
Okay, so we
and-
go over there.
I don't
and-
want to go with him.
I know you don't,
I
but
give
you-
Vicenta the
I'm-
heart.
You can do your own, but we got to hide.
No, I'll just go with him.
All right. Willpower again. Yes. All right. So, yes, he cloaks everyone, and out you go. Down the fire escape, or however you want to get out.
Did the thing... Oh, if we go let's not go out the front door. I think fire escape might be a good idea,
Yeah.
actually.
So, out you go. Back to the cars.
I'm going with Ig and Vicenta. I'm not going with Casey.
Okay. Casey just kind of says it like he doesn't care. I know.
Okay, so
I know.
we're not splitting up. We're all going to the same place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just don't want to be around him.
Okay.
So he gets in the car with you.
Okay.
And the cars disappear.
Both cars?
No, just
Oh,
the
that's
one he's in. And off you go.
Okay.
And driving away, I'm sure, smoothly as you can.
Yeah.
You are gone. And are back to your place, make the long way around. And
I go directly upstairs.
Okay.
Are we there yet?
Yeah.
Okay. I go directly upstairs. I get his box and I shove it in his chest. I tell him, get out. You don't live here anymore.
But
Get out.
He owns half your business.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't own shit.
I do.
Is the paper laying around somewhere? Because
Probably.
I fucking eat it. I will swallow it.
It's all right. Consider it an investment in yourself.
Um,
All right.
Vicenta will offer to let him stay with them.
That's okay. I've got a place.
They
I'll
may
be
check. They'll check for you in Elamacina's Old Haven.
Yeah, I know.
Just come in and quit being a bitch about it.
He'll never stop being a bitch.
Come on.
And he just walks. doesn't
He's
say
the one
anything.
who blew it up.
Erasmus.
And Roger materializes at this point.
Oh, shit!
It was not part of the deal to cause such conflict, but I think we are all here.
Well, would it have been better if I'd killed you?
No, of course not.
I didn't
And
think
your
so.
loyalties are noted. For what that means, of course, to Clan Akata.
Fuck your Sabat.
So what happens now?
Fuck the Camarilla. And fuck Akata too.
What happens now is that I make some calls. We try to explain this mess, cover it up in the media, and do our best to, shall we say, hide the breach that's probably going on right now, the walking breach. A lot of people are going to have to be paid off. This is going to
Who's
be
the
walking-
messy.
police.
Which one's the walking
But
breach?
this is not a breach that we created. It was already there, and in several ways, I think we just merely opened the door to a hornet's nest to show what was inside.
The police are not under Camarilla control.
Of course they are.
Not according to Elamacina, not according to these journals that I've been translating for the prince.
What do you mean?
She takes him and she shows him that page. Well, I mean, honestly, it doesn't matter what he's saying because he's heard a shitload of stuff.
And if Roger can go more pale and gross looking, he would.
we have
And
a
he goes,
problem.
Can I take this with me? And you're sure this is accurate?
Yes, it's just accurate.
Please, let me have this. I will return it to you.
I mean, she's giving him the translation.
Yeah,
I mean,
I
the
know,
journaling.
I know
of the
that,
shit.
I know that.
Okay.
And he's like, God bless. Fuck. Okay. All right. We'll do what we have to do. What happens now, young man, is you have proven yourselves all worthy of the name Camarilla. And I think the fact that the last of these scum have been brought to light, while, shall we say, it's not in the best manner possible, there was obviously madness in that place, as you could all see. There was probably no negotiating with them in any way, shape, or form.
They're still alive, for all we know.
One
we
of
only
them's
killed
not.
one.
Well, but that was their leader. And
The others
if
will be
the
waiting.
others are waiting in the basement, there is some time to keep them
There were
from...
thin bloods in there.
I understand. But I'm telling you that there's time that we can make that go away if we can get that area secured by the people we need to. But I don't have much time. You understand?
You better get going.
I'm
he starts-
going to help with this thing. I'm going to help, like, with this thin blood situation. 'Cause there's
You
thin
can
bloods
drive
there.
me back to Avery's. Come
Yeah.
on. All right, and off you go. If you were to watch the local news that night, you would see it reported that there had been a gas leak at the Garden Gate Apartments, and that there was a tragic mainline explosion that left at least 3 dead. It does not mention that, the facility was what it was. All the shots of the place are from very far away. The police tape is way wider than it should be, but they say it's for investigatory purposes, and that no one should be allowed in. If you were to stay tuned to the late 11 o'clock broadcast, you would notice that there's a message from the police chief.
God.
And upon that, he says that, I assure you that this tragedy has our full attention. We think it was a gas leak, and that we're doing everything to make sure that those that are deceased are, identified. But unfortunately, the count is much higher than 3. It looks like everyone in the apartment complex was lost. Fire broke out later. But rest assured, the New Orleans Special Task Force will be on this case, and will do everything within our power to make sure that all those that are affected are, shall we say, dealt with. And at that, and if you noticed in the background, if you really watched, you could see a large rectangular box with a blanket of black cloth over it being moved out, almost like a cage. And that's where we'll end our story tonight. Let's go around the table and discuss favorite moments. And actually, I want to do Monica's a little different. Iris has been in her head a lot and has definitely developed some opinions about Casey. Do you want to share those with us?
Yeah, she feels like she was making progress with him and was getting to know him better, and this was honestly just the final straw, at least for now, that she thinks that he put everyone at risk, not just Vicenta and Roger because they were in there, but our ties with the Camarilla could have been fucked. We could have been a huge Masquerade breach, and it has, and now the Second Inquisition has the fucking monster.
We could have at least, not without the building blowing up, gone in there and did exactly what we did without the doors. Only one person used the door, maybe 2 people used the front doors to go in. And it was Casey and Iris.
Yeah.
I didn't use the doors.
No.
I didn't need them.
Well, if we could have just had Vicenta go in, it could have gone. I mean, I know I saw the rolls and shit. It could have been salvaged. She's just pissed because she doesn't know that. She thinks Vicenta was gonna handle it. She just feels betrayed and used because he used his mental illness and as like an anxiety attack to do his plan and not tell anyone. And
it shows that he had a separate plan too. Like,
yes,
because
he planned this the whole time.
Prepared with a freaking bomb.
Yes, he planned it the whole time. He didn't care. He didn't care to let me in, even though we had the conversation about the truth and everything and how we gotta stick together. And so she, like, when she was beating him, she was probably just screaming at him, like, how could you do this?
Yeah.
I had a feeling he had a bomb too. I just had this like weird like inside. I was gonna say something.
He was way too excited.
I was gonna say something out loud, but I was like, well, especially when we were talking about firearms and stuff. There's a part of me that already thought like, when shit was starting to hit the fan, right as shit really started to hit the fan and Roger got called out before like the beep happened, I'm like, man, I guess that bomb probably would be nice right now in a way. And then a bomb goes off.
Well,
and
and
oh shit.
Poor Roger, even though he's really good at it, and he didn't get noticed until he was in there, and Metatron could, and I was like, oh shit, he does. Okay.
Oh no, I mean it makes sense.
The plan could have worked had he not seen him, and I was like, well, no, he does. I gotta be fair.
And and here's the thing, Vicenta did not have a backup plan for what if he gets seen.
Yep.
Like, she was too focused on... Well, I think she just got thrown from the fact that he's like, oh, you're back. And, you came back from Oblivion. And she's like, this son of a bitch. And
How did he know that?
I'm sure El Messina fucking told him.
Well, she wouldn't know that you came back, would she?
If I'm saying that this is who I am, then obviously I've come back.
Oh, right. Because you knew she was dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But obviously she told shit that she should not have told. And I think Vicenta got in her head about her sire up in there at that moment. Like, you freaking bitch. Like, you're fucking dead and you're still causing me shit.
Mm-hmm.
Adam, I think you got a chance to be the badass you wanted tonight.
Yes.
Hell yeah. Jumping on rooftops, kicking in flesh doors,
ripping hearts
out
out.
of heart.
I know, dude. Andre's got a fucking rock hard on right now.
Amber,
Where are you at?
are your parents home?
I'm gonna just bust through those doors and just go, forget. Come here. This isn't even gonna work for me, but I don't care. I'm a man.
Oh my god.
Well, there will be consequences to this, no doubt.
Yes.
And we will find out those consequences, both good and bad, next time we play. And until we do that, hopefully it will not be another 5 weeks and we're all feeling better and everything's all right. This is GM Tuck wishing you all a good night. Have a good one, everyone.